being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. Where do I go? But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. Yeah. I don't mind the path that I had to walk, and I don't mind all those words that I had to talk, and I don't mind all those flings that I had to fling, and some of those words I spoke I just had to sing. I just had to bring the best that I had to give, and being tested by these blessings that I had to live, changing dressings on the scars that I had within. It's a daily operation, you just gotta grin before it gets too grim and life pins you in. You gotta think like a shark and show your fins, whether alone in the dark or with an audience. Believe you're the hottest commodity since the iPhone lobotomy. You follow me? I'm hoping probably. I'm talking openly and don't know where the road could be. The crosshairs, the red dot, or the poison drip. So take a message from this song, is all I have to give. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. They leave you in the rain, then hang you out to dry. I wonder how so many people get by. And then one day you wake up and start to realize that anyone you know could be called up at any time. Can't press rewind, can't flip the tape, so might as well not live in the past and dwell on hate. People talk strange shit to get to the gate, and if you know me well, you know I call them doors of fate. I take what I need, but not too much. I never open the door if the handle was hot to the touch. You gotta find an alternate way out of the flames. They want you in the spotlight, they want you just to take the blame. But all the same, it's like a wheel with these fucking hipsters. Instead of more rappers, we could use more active listeners. But I don't mind that a lot of things are actually happening, cause I'm a music slave and this is what I'm coming strapped with. Cause I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain.
Eat your vegetables!
One last drink and I'll be gone. Make it count with the flash on. Never really felt like I belong, so I'll be on my way and I won't be long. I'll be dead by dawn. 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 Scrolling through my texts, shit I left unread.
Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome. It is the Indoor Farmer Reviews episode number 82 tonight, guys. 82, it's a good round number. My little cap thingy. Guys, it is, well, real quick, I guess it's June 18th. It's June 18th, 2024. Pretty hot out today, pretty hot out, so I hope everybody's doing well in this heat and whatnot. It is Tuesday, as usual, 8:30 Central Time, the Indoor Farmer Reviews. Let me know if my voice sounds funny for some reason. I'm not used to these settings yet, so I can make it sound weird sometimes. But for the most part, I think I got it. We got a lot of people coming in already, guys, coming in from the X, from the Rumble, from the Facebook, of course, and we're on Kick as well. I don't know, I see Mr. Nobody over there, Mr. Or the Mystery Nobody popping in on Kick. Cheers, cheers. I have a huge review for you tonight. A little bit of a double review, per se. We went to a pizza buffet a little late, so we didn't even get to eat the buffet, but we still ate some pizza, my son and I. So we're going to show you guys some delicious looking pizza pics from Harold's Pizza. Hopefully Harold's gets to stop through and see. Not a lot of pics, but I got a few from there. It's a pretty nice place. We got there when no one was there, so it was kind of a nice find, I guess. Let me catch up here on the comments. Appreciate you guys coming in, active and present all 82 episodes, Chance. Wow, really? You're telling me that you came through on all 82 episodes? That's hard to prove too, but if that's true, brother, I will salute you on that one. Sure. We got Ray in the house. Outside, drink plenty of water. Yes, man. Water never tasted so good as it did today. Virgil from Virginia. Well, hello, West Virginia. I'm sorry. I know that's blasphemy. You're from West Virginia. To me, it's like out that way. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. We got Jenny in the house. Hello, Jenny. Did you ever get your swag pack? You want a swag pack from me, and I'm pretty sure I sent it out a while back. Let me know if you got it. Definitely want to make sure everybody gets theirs. And my mom in the house. Hello, Mother. Hello. Mom, we got an awesome show for you tonight. Hey, what's up, Cullen? What's up, Terry? What's up, G-Lo, my man over on X? This is actually really fun. I took my dog and my son to this event. I'm really getting into these events that are dog friendly. It's awesome because, I like to get her out of the house. I will say, you guys know out there, parents and dog parents and kid parents combined, doing all that by myself was not the most, smooth and easy, but it's still like I still love to get them outside, out of the house. So, I had to do it. All right, so let's show you guys a few pictures of the pizza, get things warming up, per se, no pun intended. Show off the few pictures of deliciousness from Harold's Pizza over in Peoria. Harold's is interesting because a few things. When I was in Iraq, the only pizza store that was allowed to, pizza restaurant or whatever, was allowed to contract over there. I don't know if you guys know this, but some of you military veterans will know this. There were contracts given out to different restaurants that went overseas to try to operate, just to sell to soldiers, to sell to whatever on the bases. So you had Burger King, you had Subway. I don't think there was a taco place. There might have been Taco Bell somewhere, but and then you had Pizza Inn. Pizza Inn was the name of the pizza place. You don't have a dog? I have a dog. What do you mean, Chance? I have a dog, brother. I have she's a beautiful dog. You're gonna see her tonight. I promise. You're gonna see her. Let's see if Jenny responded. Jenny, did you get your package? I want to make sure that you got it. We'll track it down if not. Yeah, I have well, I did lose a dog recently, Chance. I'm not sure if that's what you meant. Oh, I see. The Otsego Public Schools a dog's design. Interesting. Pizza Inn. Yeah, Raymond. A political hookup. That was a political hookup. I'm not sure what you mean by that, bro. I don't know if it was a political hookup. I will say that the restaurants like bid for different contracts, and I'm not sure whose back had to be scratched and whose pockets had to be filled in order to get who over there. But something like that. Anyway, it was good pizza actually. I never had it before when I was over here. When I was back at home before the war. Pizza Hut kind of seems similar but different. Pizza Inn was much more like thinner style. If you had a Pizza Inn, comment below. Let me know if you ever had pizza from Pizza Inn. Pretty sure you have something in my. Again, not sure if that is it. Okay. Well, it was an envelope full of goodies. So if not, we can check it out, Jenny, at some point. No worries. Anyway, good pizza. And the reason I bring it up is because it happens to be the same location in Peoria, nearby the city over that they used to have a Pizza Inn. And the family that owned it and ran it, like a franchise of Pizza Inn, ended up purchasing it outright, and now it's called Harold's Pizza. So it's the same family that's been there, and there's more than one. Obviously, this is the one nearby. So it was kind of a cool connection there, and I also really they pretty much kept the pizza about the same. I mean, it's really good. Here you go, guys. I got the buffalo chicken pizza. I know, unusual chicken, unusual pizza style. I like it. I don't know if you guys like it out there. Let me know. Comment below if you like the buffalo chicken. Cindy Lou, hello. I loved it when I had a Whopper from Burger King when I was overseas back in 9. Yeah, Ray. Like it was pretty crazy to be like, what? I can go to Subway? Because at first it wasn't like that. It took a little while before they had things fully set up like that. Subway they had a movie theater that was on the base that I lived in, and they actually refurbished the movie theater, got it back up and going. And we actually were able to watch movies at very like select times, but we were able to watch a movie. And if while you were watching the movie, like the sirens went off, they'd have to stop the movie, and everyone have to go out and get in barricades, and then you could go back into the movie. But the movie theater had a Subway. The only things that you could drink from that Subway was like Snapple, different Snapples, which was weird because wasn't like a normal setup. Anyway, back to Harold's Pizza. I got my son the meats pizza. You got your pepperonis and your sausages and your Canadian bacon and such. Good stuff. It was a good one too. I like this style. It's normal style, I say. So Elisa May says, not a buffalo pizza person. Now barbecue chicken pizza is good. Okay. Buffalo is the business. Okay, yeah. I wanted something a little spicier. That's why I went with there. Sean, what's up, man? How are you? Cheers. Let me see what's the next one. I only had a couple more. There's my guy right there, cheesing for the picture. Got him some lemonade. He's a lemonade fanatic, you might say. And then here was the picture I made him retake. I was like, no, come on, like, yeah, look at me, and try to smile a little bit less. That's always fun. Don't be late. Don't sell pot in the work parking lot. Chance. All right, I'll try not to, my guy. You can't eat gluten. It's been making me sick, Jess. Ooh, yeah. I mean, people are developing this gluten thing. That is not normal. Bradley, what's up, man? What's up? How are you? You guys eat pizza a lot. I'm at the gym, and you guys are eating pizza. I need to find me. Well, you saw this post when I posted the picture of us that day. It was like a week ago or whatever. So it really wasn't actually like that was the same picture from when I went. So I just didn't get a chance to do this review last week because we had a bunch of guests on. and I'm hoping to have him back on again before the show. Speaking of the show, Elisa May, we should discuss with the Mr. Joe Kelly and see what we should do that day. Maybe meet up beforehand, get a little pregame sesh happening, and then go to the show, the 22nd, coming up here on Saturday. We're going to be going to the Bloomington, Illinois. There's going to be a big show, the late night tip tour. It's going to be live, doing their thing, and I'm going to be there too. It's going to be probably next week's review. Oh, I have another exciting thing to talk about. Tomorrow I'm going to the Riverview Road Apiary. If you don't know, that is one of my game night sponsors. They sponsor once a month a gift card to game night, and I've also had Luke on the show and talked about bees and the importance and everything. It was an awesome discussion, and I'm gonna actually go out to the apiary, and I don't know how suited up I'm gonna get or anything yet. I'm not scared, but I'm not crazy scared either. You know what I mean? Raymond, what's up, man? Speak of the devil, we got Mr. Milk in the house, and that's who I was just shouting out. We're gonna be seeing Milk. Milk, you might be able to help me out on the sidelines, brother, doing some interviews and such. That could be a fun little co-op. All right, let's pull up. I'm going to pull up. We got a lot of pictures on this event. The Moss Avenue Antique Sale and Festival. It's been going on 30 years. It's my first time going to it, was this year. And that's what I love about this show. It gets me out to these businesses and events that I've never been to, but have been just right under my nose, right here in Peoria. Oh, excuse me, right here in Peoria, the Peoria area, at least for my whole life. Joe's getting milk right now. Going to get milk right now. He's already in the comments. Don't worry about it. All right. So while I sample on a little bit of the good that I had us testing out and trying out on the last Tuesday, I think I got some White Knight left in here. Or a little bit of the other one. There's another one too. Birkins is in here too. So I'm going to be puffing on that while we show off what's going on at the Moss Avenue Antique Sale and Festival. It's a long name, but it's worth it because, man, I didn't even get everything, and there's probably a couple hundred pictures we're about to go through here. So definitely that's why I put in the description. It's like, sit back, relax, grab some snacks, and let's go. So B-Dubs Lemonade. This is a really interesting booth because it's not a booth. These girls and mom, and I think maybe aunt or someone with them, couple of adults and a couple of girls set up a lemonade stand a few blocks away from the event because everyone had to go parking down the road several blocks away. We had to walk for a while. It was a it wasn't super hot, but it was a pretty decently warm day. And these girls were so smart. They had a sign there that said donations. They weren't asking for money. They just said donations because if they had a price there, they would have got in trouble. I got a picture of the whole booth and the ladies here. You're going to see it. So they said donations welcome. I thought that was awesome. And yeah, they actually posed for the picture. And this was really cool, guys. The lemonade stands. If you see a lemonade stand, a couple of girls on the side of the road selling lemonade, you better buy yourself a cup of lemonade. I'm just saying. What's up, Sandy? What's up, Sandy on the Rumble and Cindy over there on the YouTube? Got milk, Ray? Or are they coming to get me? Oh, man, they're all going to come drink you. Good for your mental health. Just get out and enjoy yourself. Yeah, it is. Like, not only that, but I feel so much more connected to my local area, my city or whatever, my town, and not just my town, all around it. Multiple towns. We'll screen this. It's just crazy how much of this stuff I was just right under my nose, and I just wasn't going to get it. But look at this. They had strawberry lemonade. They had apples for sale. I threw them a $5 bill. That's not, I mean, if they had prices there, it would have been like $2 maybe, if that. But I threw them a $5 because they said donations. And I was like, you know what? I'm donating to these girls. Yep, help them kids out, Elisa May. Yep. Waylon got love for the community. Well, bro, it's all we can do. We can only, you might think, I might even think that I can affect people from far away. Oh, I have friends all over the world, right? But that's not really where you can concentrate your efforts to make it and make a difference. At home, around where you stay and live, the closest to you is really the best way to make a difference. What's up, Brenda, over on Rumble? Verdant Fox, I see you. Cindy over on the Twitch. But yeah, this was just the beginning. I didn't even get to the event yet, and I just thought this was so cool. Not sure what I took a picture of there. Must have been an accident because that butt wasn't that good. I wasn't taking it. Oh, here we go. I was trying to get things together here for the lemonade pose. Lemonade pose. Here's the short, and you got the handle, you got the spout, got the lemonade. My son was basically my muse throughout this, throughout the whole thing. And then, of course, you had lots of other dogs too. See, you had, they got to say hello, got a little butt sniffing going on. It's all good. Hey, Jess found me over on Twitch. I'm on Twitch, just saying hi here. I see you. It's awesome for the girls. Yeah, wasn't it? Like, I'm like, you know what? They were so smart. I bet they've been doing it for a while too. Billy, or maybe not the girls. Well, I get probably a couple years. Obviously, they're not that old, but it's a smart idea. Don't see a lot of these days like I was 10 to 12 years ago. Ray, yeah, I mean, they definitely, there's more of that entrepreneur spirit out now, I think, than we used to have because of all these events and all these like ways to make side cash by going and making booths and doing these things. Like, so many people have this little like side hustle going on now. Love that pose. That's right, Rachel. He's a poser if I want him to. Brendra, hello. Brendra, you have a swag pack on the way. I am all swag packed out though for a while. So if we do a spin tonight, it's going to be some cold hard cash, baby. Look at these creepy dolls. This a man. This is a man's booth. I don't know if he had a company name, but I mean, Creepy Doll sounds like the right name. What is this? Spectacular Showgirl Maryland. Okay, wonder what girls had that. You got Dolls of All Nations. Okay, that one's like a Scottish girl. You've got, oh man, I can't spend too much time on this one, but it's crazy. Dolls of Fairyland. You've got the Poppy Fresh. that's clearly a like a knockoff of the Pillsbury Doughboy right there. What is this? Poppy Fresh. Lisa says my friend does that with her daughter. They have their homemade stand they made, and she lets all her Facebook friends know. Oh, that's cool. Good call. Good idea. Thank you, Brendra. Guys, make sure that you just hit that like button is all I ask. I really appreciate that. Sharing is like, it seems like it doesn't help anyone these days. I did just decide to pay to boost my giveaway post. So if you see that giveaway post in your ads and your sponsored ads, make sure you give it a tickle. If you haven't gotten in on the giveaway yet, please do so. It's for an RO, reverse osmosis water filter system that anyone can use, unless you just don't happen to have a sink to hook it up to. Almost anyone can use it. Even if you have like a plumber can get it actually hooked in. Well, who's this dude? Oh, we got Ken. This is like gold medalist Ken. Ken, he looks like maybe he could be a matador as well. I mean, what's happening there? What is this thing made of ropes? A rope doll. Okay. More Dolls of the Nations. Okay. All right. We got to get away from the dolls, man. These are some creepy but interesting, somewhat. You got Santa all hanging out by himself down there. He's like, I like the lady dolls. Okay, Santa. All right, buddy. All right. Make sure I mute that. But lots of jewelry. There's all kinds of homemade stuff, and then you got obviously like real stuff. Like not the homemade's not real. I just mean like more commercial or more produced. Like some of these here. Says there's a price tag there: necklaces, bracelets, pins, brooches, earrings, small lapel pins, belts. Got all kinds of antique furniture, which I don't know why somebody would. I mean, you have to be real careful with stuff like that. Old school desk. That okay, okay. Like it's gonna be a lot of almost seemingly random stuff. It felt like a garage sale and a vendor event at the same time. Um, Very interesting. Look at these old lamps, old chandeliers, I guess. Alan, what's up, man? For an angle before the WWE, Raymond? Not sure I'm following there. Dolls are creepy, yeah. I think about it as Annabelle. First job learning to deal with money and stuff. Yeah, that's true, Elisa May. It's good for him, for sure. Is that a picture of Hitler? I don't know that I knew I was taking a picture of Hitler. What in the world? Okay. Some random old photos, and then just a photo of Hitler tossed on the ground. And then you got some clothing. There's a few booths that had like homemade tie dyes. These bar stools, Raymond in the house, Milk. Tell me, brother, these bar stools would have been badass if I bought them for the event for you guys when you came over. Look at the price tag, bro. Oh, the Olympic doll was what he was talking about. Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah, kind of did look like Kurt Angle with his flowing clothing. Look at the price tag on these 4 bar stools. Terry, I see you on the Rumble, brother. Appreciate you. Look at this, man. Would anyone pay $700 for those 4 bar stools? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Ray had to, Raymond and the other guys and gal that were in the house, like they had to deal with some of my less than optimal seating. I have a bunch of bar stools. They all got some kind of problem. So I definitely needed to buy some bar stools, and I was like, oh, could this be a sign? And then I saw the sign, and I was like, oh, hell no, that is not happening. Okay, so here you go. You got some homemade. So you got Twisted Aways. They got their website, twistedaways.com. Different tie dyes and different things. They don't all have like actual signs and business logos. Got different rings. I think these were the Planeteer rings. Got fire. Got heart. Is that wind? Water. Okay, we got them all there. Bradley's like, nope. It was a vibe for sure. We had a great time. Thanks, Raymond. I actually fixed a lot of the problems. As you see, I don't know if you can see in the little box, but I'm not wearing headphones, and I don't need to wear headphones. I can still play audio now. Shouldn't be as much of an issue. A lot of it's been fixed. I got all 4 mics up and running. Like we've got to give it a try again, maybe if we can. Mr. Daz is busy man coming back to hometown after a while. That's going to take some time. You got these. What are these whistles made out of shell casings? Okay. Some different jewelry. A lot of jewelry at events for sure. A lot of art booths, art tricks. This guy and his son were making a lot of this. Yeah, those look like whistles. I don't know what that is. It's a necklace. Oh, they're necklaces. They're like they're pendants. That's what that is. Michael Sheffield, what's up, man? We got 43 people in the house, guys. Make sure you hit those reactions. I really appreciate it. Appreciate anyone that has done some tagging. I'm not super worried about it tonight. As you know, the review show is pretty chill, pretty relaxed. Just checking out all that I have found at this event. I mean, there were booths that I didn't even get to because there was so much, and I still have a lot of pictures to go. These crystals are cool. I never really had a thought to get one. I actually have one. Got a big chunk of quartz right here. Don't really do anything with it, but got a little shell, got a little chunk of quartz. Does it ward off evil spirits? Maybe. I don't know. More rocks. What is this? Fool's gold? Looks like fool's gold right there. Jenny says beautiful. Jenny, do you have any stones as far as like I have a necklace right now? It's got some cool rocks in it. It was made by Lila Rose Creations. Shouts out to Lila Rose. And here we go, some crazy art. Ooh. Look at that. It's not quite Sir Steve-O. I mean, Sir Steve-O's got more hair on the top. I'll smoke to that, though, guy. Pretty cool. I like that. The ice cream cone looking pretty melty. More stones, more crystals. Here's some more art. It's like a kind of twisted ape with his eyeball popping out, and like a zombie Frankenstein with a blunt in his mouth. Looks like cigar, maybe. Sheesh. Yeah, saw that one already. More stones. Not really quite sure what I'm looking at over here. Whoa. My brain's trying to make sense of it. Some more art, lots of art and handmade items at this event. Win a free cat lounge hour or a large drink. I don't think I want anything. Mia's smelling those treats. She's like, Guess and win a free coffee, tea, or lemonade. And little things, attractions like that at different booths. Some old toys. My son was into some of these. There's some handmade toys too. Like there's a couple of flutes. These flutes here. It's only $1, but I don't know how you really do it. I didn't want to put my mouth on it, This lady actually gave us some free books. She said we were on our way out. It's like, yeah, these are free. Want some books? So we picked a couple out. Thanks for the free books, lady. You had like a creative purses. Like some people had used like a lot of the same items too. It's crazy. All right, my son's fascinated with like smaller kid stuff. Sometimes, guess have that happen with your kids. Like they sometimes are interested in like baby toys for no reason once in a while. So I have a cool necklace. Got it from the trash. And came with a cool stone coral rock, but gave that away. Kept the necklace. Oh wow. Having a few flyers down here in the farm. Cindy just got my number request on locals. Okay, yeah, I didn't get any. I don't think I've made any numbers, or I don't think I have assigned any numbers yet. But I'm gonna do that tonight here after we get through here. Look at this antique table. I like it. I don't know what it costs, but it wasn't wanting to look. A lot of antique furniture, old school. Look at those candle holders, man. I would be afraid to drop those things, man. Look at that. Look how tall and skinny those are. $50? I hope it's for the pair. All right, Brenda, I'll wait for you. She says, be right back. All right, everyone, we're just gonna wait. I'm kidding. You won't miss a lot. You won't miss a lot. We'll just go at our regular pace. This couple, actually, I would have liked to take a picture of their house, but I felt like that was kind of intruding. They had this really awesome, like refurbished house, like an antique looking house. It's pretty crazy with all this furniture that they sell. Oh, hey, I see myself and my son here in the mirror. This guy posed for me dramatically. Look at this guy. He says, "What's going on? Are we flea marketing or what? I don't get it." Read the title, Billy. Goodness gracious. Read the description, man. I mean, I did explain it a couple times, but if you just look in the description, I promise you'll get to see what's up. Every Tuesday, I do the review show, and on the review show, a lot of times I go to events with hundreds of vendors, like this guy, selling all of his art and different pictures. And every vendor is a small business, you know. Every person at these events that gets a booth, they are, you know, very similar to my journey into trying to build a business myself. And in that entrepreneurship, that drive to do it yourself, that is the same thing that you have to be a farmer, because there's no one mandating that you know, farm uh, or to grow anything, you know. Like you have to take it upon yourself to say, well, I want to grow in abundance to the point where I can uh, provide for others. And you have to have that drive, and the same thing that these people do every day. They get up, they go to events, they travel all over. Well, some of them, I mean, obviously different weeks or different events, but that's one thing I love about doing this, because it's such a clear connection to that same mentality of doing it yourself. Yeah, sometimes I go to businesses, sometimes I go to restaurants, or you know, even zoos or things, like, whatever I happen to go and see. But for the most part, I try to promote small businesses and local businesses. Handmade, that's another big one. Thanks, Jess. Living vicariously through me. Yeah, that's kind of the point. Is like I get to show you guys what you might have missed out on by not getting out to some of these events, because everybody has local events. I mean, almost everybody would have something somewhere nearby. Um, Farmers markets have so much. They have way more than just food. You know, farmers markets are a lot like this event. Actually, tons of things similar. You got jewelry, and you know, there's live music. There's all kinds of stuff at the farmers market. That's a weird picture of my son, but had some toys hanging out here. Some some glassware. Don't have the money to get out so much, but I really enjoy what you do. Well, thank you, Jess. I'll be honest. I don't really, you know, for the most part, I don't spend a lot of money at these events. If I take my son with me, then I know I'm gonna end up, you know, getting him something to drink, probably something to eat. But if I go by myself, a lot of times to these events, I just spend the whole time taking pictures and talking to people, and then I leave. I don't really have, um, I can't spend money at every booth that I try to talk to, which would be really tough to do eventually. Maybe I could do that, but there's Miss Mia finding a nice bush. Got my son a Kona Ice. Kona Ice. Got to put a bunch of different flavors on it, so he was happy about that. Perry Wood in the house. Loretta Ridgway in the house. What's up, guys? How are you? Yeah, it's my son's first time doing this, so he's not the greatest with the spoons yet. So I had to help him out a little bit. Man, that thing starts looking brown after a while. Doesn't look like a rainbow. Tastes like a rainbow. Yeah, it was a hot enough day for this, for sure. And it was better than ice cream. We saw an ice cream trailer, too. You call it flea marketing? Well, it's definitely not a flea market, Billy. We have a flea market nearby. I'll probably review that, too. I reviewed a pizza place before this tonight during the show. Is that still a flea market? Here's a pizza place. Is this a flea market? Gotta give Billy some shit. Billy came in like a champ and winning 2 prizes on game night after winning the game night ticket from people in the boxes. Got fresh baked slices. Man, they had a lot of good stuff. Different food booths there. Lemon shake-ups. My son loves the lemonade for sure. He's a big fan. I got these cookies from them, actually, for no reason. I just wanted to get something from them because I want to go to their actual business because they have a brick and mortar as well somewhere. I was like, I'll throw some money down to try to talk to them for a minute. Yeah, I know. Flea markets have food vendors too, I'm sure. Ours has a food place like there at where they do it. So, Smashley, what's up? What's up, James? I ordered a rainbow snowball the other day, and after it melted, it turned brown. Yeah, ooh. What's up, Smash? Cheers. Brenda's back. Brenda, you didn't miss out on the Euro. The Euro's coming up soon. Billy, you made me think about that, man. I definitely need to hit that flea market up. I've been to it once, but I didn't. That's before I was doing the show. I'm not necessarily a flea marketer, but it's pretty similar. They have a lot of booths. Hire us for your next event. Sweet treats, ice cream sandwiches. What was the name of it? Grandma Nana's Kitchen. Grandma Nana's Kitchen. And then we got Tony's on Wheels. Tony's is where I bought my Euro. Tell me out there, like them or hate them. You guys eat Euros? And how do you pronounce it? Gyro? I call it a Euro. It's a Euro. Euro. Baby, I'm back. Baby got back, I thought it was. Euros are great. That is the way to say it. She's right. They had butterfly pork chops. They had brats, jumbo beef hot dogs, French fries. They had water bottles. Oh, wait. Polish sausage. Oh, yeah. All the good stuff. But the Euro was bomb. And they have this guy riding around, man. And one of these days, I'm going to take him up on this ride, and I'm just going to take a cruise through the place, and I can take video while he's riding. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Does it say fuck on that guy's shirt? I think it does. Got it. It says fuck on this guy's shirt. Wow. That's pretty cool. I don't know what it costs to ride, but oh yeah, working on the icy. We saw a puppy husky, a baby husky. Not well, little old, probably a few months old, but not a baby. Most people call them gyros around here. Gyros. Nah, baby, that's a euro. Not not so much like Europe, more like euro, like the word year. There's my euro. I forgot to take pictures of it when I first got it, but it was so good. This was Haddad's. I totally plan to go to their restaurant and eat. It was so good. It was like melting in my mouth good. It already had the sauce mixed in. Oh, everything about this euro was a 10. And I gotta say, I order the euro a lot of places, and a lot of times I'm disappointed. Some euros just fall flat, no pun intended, but sometimes they do. And even Miss Mia got a little chunk of some euro meat. Oh, she loved it. She totally loved it. Now look at this guy. I don't remember what the company. Maybe I got a picture of it here. Let's see. Vintage silver plate. Vintage silver plate. Flatware snail. So these are different old pieces of silverware that he forms into different kinds of jewelry and different holders and all kinds of stuff. Gonna see a bunch of it here. So like this, he like opens up old like knives, like splits them open and blows them out. I guess I'm not sure. It's an old spoon, I guess, and it turns it into like a flower holder. Isn't that cool? Or up here, you got similar thing, but it's a magnet and it holds flowers too. Traditional dish here called pasties or pasties. I'm sorry, I pronounced pasties. Oh, it is pasties. Everyone says pasties. Oh, I see. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I mean, everyone knows what nipple pasties are. I'm not sure if they taste like the same thing, but so look at this. You got like different like knives that were just have like a sign on the knife. That's crazy. And then you got necklaces that look like a hydra or an elephant. That's pretty cool. A spoon for a oh no, that's a fish. It's like a fish maybe. Oh yeah, it is a fish. Okay. Not sure what these are. It says vintage silver plate flatware corn on the cob holders. These are corn on the cob holders. Okay. I could see that. You got like almost like dog tags made out of spoons. Shake and bake, city girl, Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio, that's me. Rebel soul, dog lover, Sagittarius. Oh, sorry. Best friends, cats rule, brave, got the cross, faith, believe, Taurus, Aries, best friends, Aquarius, whatever, Cancer, joy, cards fans, dream, Illinois girl, Iowa girl, bee's knees. Oh, the bee's knees. That's my favorite one. Kittens. Kittens. It's kitten mittens. You guys know what the kitten mittens are? We got country girl, no regrets. Oh no, it says no regrets. My bad. Peace. Calm down. Calm TF down, I should say. Dog lover, dogs rule. Relax. Rebel soul. I think I read them all. cats and dogs. Fierce. Okay, missed a couple. Money clips made out of handles from spoons. That's right, Jess. Whatever, Illinois girl. Got a lot of Scorpios here, Waylon. You're not the only one. Oh, nice. Okay. Got to run. Billy, have a great night, man. Got a lot to do tonight. Got to go to the hospital tomorrow. Yeah, I hope keep us informed, brother. Hope everything goes smoothly. All right. Should be almost out of the silverware guy. There's a lot of it, though. So cool. Stamped spoon keychain. Oh, stamped spoon keychain. Got it. Saw those already. More like keychains. Different types of keychains. Guys, if you're watching on Rumble, got 7 viewers on Rumble. I'm 1 away from 400. I'm sitting at 399. If you haven't followed my channel on Rumble, please do so. I really appreciate it. Look at these little like angel wings attached with like a jewel, a gem, and then like a piece of handle. Some of these old handles are really fancy looking. Like he didn't add that stuff on there. Like these are just fancy handles. He might have added some on there. I'm not trying to take that away from him, but definitely some cool, like old school. Elisa May sent me a star. Thank you, Elisa. I appreciate that. It's a little flower thingy. Single star for the flower. Appreciate you. Okay, yeah, these are actually kind of cool. I like the necklace, the angel necklaces. Then you got bracelets, of course, all kinds of stuff. Oh, look at the forks up here. What's happening up here? What in the Hellraiser is happening with these forks? Little necklaces, man. Those are pretty cool too, actually. Send the good vibes. Yeah, we got a bunch of fam that's having a rough time right now, so we're with you, brother. Need to make some of those corn holders. Yeah, corn cob holders out of forks. That seems pretty genius, right? You don't need all 4 forks. You got to bend back 2 of them. Old forks and spoons make awesome rings. Those are and those handles, or with those handles, yeah. There's there are some rings on here too. I don't think I saw over here. Here you go. These are made out of same stuff. The handles. Got more necklaces. These are pretty cool. Check these out. It's like a bell almost. So it's got like a sharp thingy in there. Yeah, I think these are bell necklaces. Pretty sure they make a sound. What was that, a reindeer? I don't remember seeing that. Reindeer fork head. Can I hang this on my tree? What's happening to this? It's the vintage silver. Okay, there we go. Ornaments. Yeah, they are ornaments. These are pretty cool, I gotta say. Cheers to the vintage silverware guy. We salute you, vintage silverware guy. I think that might be about it. Okay, yeah. More handmade stuffed animals. We're kind of getting into the Winnie the Pooh handmade stuffed animals, and I found a piglet for only $30. I know it might sound like a lot, but I paid $70 for the Winnie the Pooh from the farmer's market. Actually, no, I bought that at the Detweiler Park sale, but I found it at the farmer's market, and then I came back to the next place that she was going to be and purchased it. And then we found an Eeyore that we purchased here at this, but it wasn't a handmade crochet. It was just a regular Eeyore stuffed animal. But then after we found that and bought it, we found an Eeyore crochet one that I didn't buy the second one, but I almost wanted to because it would have been more of a set. Yeah, this is the same lady that I bought the Winnie the Pooh from, and she happened to be at this event as well. It's called Poodles with Noodles. Poodles with Noodles. Some really nice handmade crochet stuffed animals. We found more of those too. That's where I didn't find the Eeyore at that one. I found it at a different one. And then there was a piglet, like I was saying, that I didn't have the cash for, and the people at this event mostly used Venmo, and I never used Venmo, and I wasn't able to just quickly grab it, like that. I said, "Well, sorry, we'll have to come back. I don't need roads." Well, that's from Back to the Future, but not really. Kind of a twist on the phrase. Good night, Jess. Thank you for hanging out. Gotta get up for the gym tomorrow. Yeah, I need to be doing that too, for sure. But I strategically place my show at the best time I feel that works for my audience, the people I'm trying to reach, the adult crowd, that late night comedy entertainment crowd once the kiddies go to bed and we can talk, talk real about what's happening, what we can do about it. Look at this shirt here, Dad something. Did I get a closer look? Let's see. Got that, which I already had. Murica on the other shirt there. Says Dad. Oh man. Still didn't get the bottom half. Don't be an Askwatch. Guys, don't be an Askwatch out there. Screwy, what's up, my guy? How are you? Cheers. I'll cheers to that. Cheers to not being an Askwatch, We should all strive to be less Askwatches. Smoking on my Sherlock pipe made from Brian Williams glass blowing. Shouts out to Brian Williams. My mom, of course, I'm addicted to coffee and shopping. This is bullshit. Moms. Put your addiction away. Just kidding. Okay, we've got more antiques, some different various, your guess is as good as mine. And yeah, that's me in some flip-flops. It's a hot day, man. Does anyone have a problem with these flip-flops? If so, you can just leave right now. Just saying. Got a problem with these flip-flops. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, you're right. They're sandals. You got me. She's right. I was wrong. I'm so used to having the slides that I had before these, which were flip-flops. Call those flip-flops. Well, the thongs are something too. Lisa May doesn't like them. Well, Lisa May, you better be coming hot with some awesome footwear on Saturday because we're going to be dancing. We're going to be boot scooting. We're going to tell Brandon that we want to do a country line dance. That's what we should request some country slides. Well, they're kind of still. You think they're still slides, or are they more considered sandals? Now, Candy Grammy. What's up, Candy Grammy? Yeah. So we're gonna be seeing. I'm gonna have Elisa May, Joe Kelly, and Creative Collectibles at the event this weekend. It's gonna be awesome. I almost thought about buying this basketball hoop. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's pretty cool. It's kind of small for my son's age and stuff, but this is really cool. I actually really think that would be a badass to have in the house or something like it. Because it's got the net that comes back. We'll probably buy a bigger one. It's just going to be more expensive. You got look at this, a suitcase inside of a suitcase. Is it the suitcase from The Big Lebowski? Sandals have a back on them. They kind of have a little like a lip, kind of a ridge, if you will. But yeah, I mean, okay. But they do have the buckle part that you can tighten and loosen, which I don't think I ever will need to do. She lies, Lisa said, or Joe says. Joe just learned how to line dance. Oh wow, Joe, we're gonna be dancing out there together, brother. Square dance is where I come from. The square dance back at the old high school, we did square dancing. So, of course I could, it's just like riding a bike. Just hop right back on, get into the square. They've got a SNL Saturday Night Live. This looks like a Saturday Night Live skit. I'm just saying. Got some more toys and kids stuff. Got lots of stuff. The baby came down here. She's gonna be annoying and whine at me. Don't come down here if you're gonna bother me. I am not going upstairs right now. She just turned around and walked away. Oh, she's hiding. Go on. Go on and get. Unless you want to come up on screen. And I know you don't. Avon lady. Deodorants. Okay. Avon deodorants. And lots more furnitures. Not all antique. I mean, there's some pretty decent furniture at this place too, if you were looking for that. All kinds of pictures and picture frames, and like that's kind of an optical illusion right there. Looks like it's a picture of a shelf unit. It almost looks like they're combined. What's up, Kim? Oh, I mean the straps around so they don't slide off. Yeah, you're right. Go all the way around the back heel. Got your flour, sugar, coffee, tea. Look at that. They say coffee and tea. Like, we know caffeine in large amounts for years it causes problems. Same with sugar. Flour is not even good for you. It's just there. I'm just kidding. I mean, not kidding, but it is like essential stuff in our kitchens, and like almost none of it is it's nutritional for us. I want these, man. I want to wear these like golden leaves. Put this over my head. Be like Caesar. Some more cupware and different ceramic ware. You got that old goose and these like chubby kids on the coffee cups. You got, candlesticks. You got dolphins that are standing up. Okay, I can't do it. Oh, can't do it. Sorry. Tried twice. It's not happening. There's got old salt shakers. It got old measuring cups. Just different old kitchen stuff. Interesting. What's this? Kind of creepy looking. Those eyes looking at this kid from the tree, and the kid's hanging with one arm. That dog looks like it's about to eat him. What is happening? Some of our old art was like pretty twisted. I just gotta say, there was some older stuff out back in the day that was just creepy stuff. I really want their shelf. Oh, this whole shelf with all of this? Yeah, it would be good. It's got a lot of stuff. Too, I done seen a few things. A lot of antiques, cool stuff. Wish was there. I had to. Yeah, that's the thing, is that having the money when you go to these places to be able to get a bunch of stuff. That's the hard part. You can make a shelf. Yeah, it's actually. Let's zoom out a little bit. Pretty. Actually, this looks like. What do you think those? They got hinges, so it looks almost like window frames or something like that. It's or maybe it looks like it was made on purpose for this, but I think it looks repurposed. Those hinges, you wouldn't put hinges on something if you were just going to make it solid. Unless, you know what? I bet this is a temporary shelf. These aren't permanent. They take it down. They can take all the shelving off and then close it up. That's cool. Okay. I'm getting there. I was slow about it, but I figured it out. Screen door frames. Yeah. Yeah. Um, but what I figured out is that if they built it like this on purpose, it could be because they can take it down, move it. I love repurposing too, but I almost don't feel like this was repurposed. It kind of feels like they made it on purpose like this. Genius for packing it up. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's actually repurposed, but it looks really good. It looks like someone that, knew what they were doing with some wood. You know what? I do not want to hear that. They can't hear it, but I am not going to listen to it. So do you want me to lock you up upstairs? Not lock you up, but lock you out of this basement? Go on. Go. This girl goes out 100 times a day. She doesn't need to go out. She just doesn't like me talking to the camera. Is what she doesn't like. It's funny. I'm late. Hello, Sherry. Hello. It's all right. You're definitely welcome to go back and watch the first hour. It was packed full of goodness, and we still have at least an hour left of more pictures to go through. So there's a lot to check out still. Got your old fixtures and different drawer handles. Interesting. So you can go to these kind of things and really, like, I don't know, put some personality in your house. Some stuff that's not just some, store-bought thing. Got old furniture, still looking in good condition. This picture looks kind of cool, actually. I like that. Got different styles of stools and chairs. Some of this stuff looks, like I'd be afraid to use it, but some of it looks really nice still. It's an old high chair. But yeah, you can kind of see from the crowd there what kind of busy this. Like some of these booths I skipped over because they had too many people there and I wasn't going to be able to get a lot of pictures. So it was just so much. Got a little video action. It was a good day. I'd love to eventually be able to pay or find somebody that wanted to go to events with me, help me out with this type of thing. Taking pictures, handling equipment with a little miniature furniture. These caught my eye. Old school tins, almost look like lunch boxes. Look like cigar tins or something like that. English toffee tins is what these are. English toffee tins. Anyone out there collect these? Bunch of purses. This looks like a crime scene, basically. Yes, I will. Okay, cool, Sherry. Canagrammy says they could all but 4 school screen door. Yeah. Same 1x1s. Yeah, the same size, pretty much. Yep, small little like 1x1 slats or whatever. Pretty easy. It looks pretty easy, but also pretty smart too. Me, I want to go. They do this every year, Sherry. Once a year in Peoria, Illinois. We watch this and take an SS on it. So I got a shot of it. Oh, yeah, for sure. I can send you the picture. It's a still picture. I'll just send it to you. Just remind me, send me a DM. I'm taking pictures, kind of want to be a photographer. Jenny, where are you? Are you close by? I like photography, but it's like, I'm kind of a jack of all trades, master of none. I'm trying to focus on specific things, but I'm over here doing all of it. So yeah, I'd love to give opportunities to people that are trying to do something in that realm. You know, photography at these places can be really interesting too when you find just pictures of old items and you know, not really seeing. This kind of looks like a garage sale spot over here. People just come and bring, like, I don't even think they have to pay to have a booth. I think they just have to find room and set up shop. Bow ties, okay. So strange duck sifter. I need to get a sifter. I should have bought that one. I didn't even see it. I was just taking pictures. But I need a sifter for my worm castings. That it may not work like that. I might have to get a different sifter. Yeah, you can buy doors here. $10 for a door. Hey, there's a door. You're in Florida, Jenny? Okay. Well, I should go check out some awesome stuff in Florida. Could do Illinois, Sherry? Okay. Hell yeah. That'd be awesome. All sorts of yard ornaments and such. I don't think any of these move. Sometimes they move. Like the wings might move, but I don't see it. Jenny can come too. Okay. Next year, Moss Avenue, the Moss Avenue Antiques and Festival. Antique Sale and Festival, it's called. This is kind of cool. Hummingbirds all the way around it. I like it. It's a hell of a welcome sign right there. Lots of books and random wine glasses and like, man, it's literally like Billy earlier had said, it's like a flea market meets a garage sale meets a vendor market. Like, it's really crazy. I almost bought these too. I was like, man, these would go well outside in my backyard. This would go real nice. But I kept restraining myself. One thing that helped me, I did not bring in much cash. And cash is king, you know, and most of them wanted Venmo. I didn't have Venmo. So too bad. But check this little mini bar out though. This is pretty cool. I like the mini bar. I have a mini bar already, but it's different. It's wood. So I don't really need this, but I thought it was cool for sure. Cool and beautiful. Oh yeah, the yard ornaments that we were looking at. And then we've got outdoor furniture still. I thought these were awesome too. That's something I would have liked to buy. But or one of these pretty simple old school ones, but they hold up well. Metal, they last a long time. Yeah, should have got me some yard chairs. Camp Cold. This old school cooler, like a lunchbox or not. Looks like a toolbox, but it's a cooler. And then we got the Drizzle Dab booth. We got Claire here. Oh, let's see if we can hear it. Wait, you guys won't be able to hear it. Hold on. Let's play this again, but put it in the. Jeez. Making a mess because this pipe doesn't have any way to set it down. There's no foot. There's no foot on the pipe. Okay. Just needed to hit my escape button. That one is. Let's see. It's worth it. I'm gonna play it individually. A video. Let's go find the video. 15. This one here, okay. We're going to share it in real quick. You hear a word from Claire. Claire is going to be my guest tomorrow night. So tomorrow night's guest on We Grill Wednesday is going to be Claire from Drizzle Dab. We're going to be talking about a lot of things, but we're going to be talking about the upcoming token float that I've been talking about for a while. I may give out a free pass, or I might pay for someone to go. Try to set up a giveaway for it or something like that. It's $25 per person plus kayak rental. And so if you guys are interested, let me know. But it's going to be on June 29th. It's going to be on the Mackinac River. It's for MS. So the proceeds go to MS and you get a shirt for it. If you pay ahead of time, you get the shirt for the event. Otherwise, you'll get it at some point afterwards. All right, so let's watch this real quick.
Hey, what's up, man? How you guys doing?
You're live and not live, but you're being recorded for.
It's okay to cuss?
Yeah, well, it's an adult audience. You know my audience.
Right.
We got Drizzle Dab. I'm just testing out my new gadgets here. It's got a button right on it to use for pictures and video and such.
That's pretty cool.
Oh,
It's
yes.
token float, man.
There it is. I'm telling a lot of people about this.
I think we're gonna blow it out of the water this year, if you will.
I've been talking about it for months, and I'm thinking of buying somebody's way in and doing like a giveaway for it. You know what I mean? I just said that. I forgot how it went. Okay. Wasn't a lot to be heard, but I still thought it was worth it. No. Oh, really? I have to open it up again? That's not good. Got it. Got lucky. I can just go right back to it. Awesome. Okay. Might have seen this picture that I posted of Claire and I. I don't look so good in the picture, but yeah. I need to start exercising more, man. I have this pinched nerve I keep complaining about. I need to get something, get it seen, get somewhere and I don't know, figure it out. All right. DrizzleDab.com. You can use code WTIF15 to get a discount, 15% off on DrizzleDab.com. If you haven't checked out what they have yet, you should, because they got a lot of awesome stuff. He's got more stuff in person at his shop, but I do believe he's got most of it on the website as well. It's cool. These cool bags. I gave one of these away a while back to one of my supporters. Kathy King, what's up? What's up, Stefan? Hello. Yeah, Drizzle Dab. They were at this event. Oh yeah, that's well, that's not one of the shirts, but it looks similar to the shirt that you'll see for the token float. VIP 25-year vendor for this event. Miss Elaine Brown. Just look at that. Just rocking the old silver or the old cookware and dishes and such. See, that should have been the main picture right there. Forgot I had it. I should cut Elaine out and just put Moss Avenue sale. Warren Fry Turkey Farm. Interesting. More of your random assortments of things. Look at these different old school bottles. Like, weird. Reno and the Herald Club. They look like two casinos. Bottles of liquor from casinos. Oh wait, look at that. There's a microscope. I didn't see that. I wonder if that works. look at my weed even closer, man. Let's see. Yeah, we picked up snagged some candy from this booth here. Backyard mosquito control. I don't know if you guys knew this, but you can call companies that will treat your yard for mosquitoes and other things like ticks. I got a card from her, and I need to give it to my mom. It has a free treating on it for ticks and a bunch of other things, and she has a lot of ticks in her yard area, so definitely a good idea. Look at these. These are very interesting bird houses. I asked him what the inspiration was, and he really didn't tell me. They just kind of happened, and they started making them like this. I mean, what do you guys think? Does this look kind of like a little bit like Dr. Seuss ish kind of? We've got 50 people in the house. Let's hear it, guys. What do you all think? This kind of reminds me of Dr. Seuss, Whoville. But they do look like really cool ones. William, what's up, man? What's up, Ashley? What's up, Stefan? Kind of cool, yeah. Yeah, they're interesting for sure. Like, I don't know, like you can hang them still, just like a birdhouse, but it's very cool though. I don't know. I feel like it takes up a little bit extra, more room than it needs to, and I feel like it might get blown around in the wind. But I like them. Cutting boards. The doggy. Golden Woods. Golden Woods. More things and stuff. Garage sale style. These old steins are really cool. Old school looking Viking steins. $20, $25. More down the rabbit hole, you might find some. Yeah, I might. You're right. Look at that, an old milk. Some of us had daddies that carried these, and we'll never know them. They were silent warriors, out delivering milk and delivering happy smiles to those stay-at-home women, wives back in the day. Wasn't that the trope or the stereotype? You know, your father was a milkman. Where's Milk? Where's Milk at when we need him? Did he get out of here? You still in here, Raymond? Raymond, you need to carry this around, bro. This should be like your wrestling item that you carry around, and you're like with milk in it. You got to have the old school jars, like glass jars of milk. It's funny. Some old antique things. Antique rake. Look at that rake. Obviously, you're not going to use that rake. They have numbers on the bottom of those steins. They're well worth the 20, 25 because they're probably valued at around 50 to a collector. Okay. I didn't look at them. Yeah, I don't know how to pick out what might be valuable. I always assume people do their own research, but they don't. I know that for some reason I don't think about it. Look at these old wooden crates, wooden boxes. This is what we used to store things in before we created cardboard. Before cardboard. We don't think about before cardboard that much. You know? You love the wheel, Sherry? I might have the old school wagon wheel, yeah. Here comes the end, or I can't say my name small enough. Here comes Waylon over the hill. He's riding like a wagon wheel. All right, just wanted to say that. This old school, like a old school, not a grinder. I guess a grinder, a mill, old school mill. Took a picture of inside of it too. You can mill up your flour and such inside there. Look at that. It's just a bunch of wood in there. Like you're sitting here thinking like, is it clean? Like, how would you clean that thing? Like, I don't think you clean it. You know, we were tougher people back then. You'd be surprised how many people don't realize what they have. Yeah, nah, that's true, and I don't realize what I'm looking at either, to be honest. So I guess we're both in the dark. But you going to some of these could be the difference of. It'd be cool to have somebody go with me who does have a lot of knowledge like that, and we could like, you know, make a show out of it. Wash it out with water. You think, yeah, okay, that's true. Some water, maybe some soapy water, and then rinse it out again. Just keep cranking it till it dries. Old school canteens, different thermoses. Look at this chair. Like, who sat on this chair? Oh my gosh. 2-year-old, I think. And I'm not sure what this is. Oh, this looks like a high chair with chains. Look at these chains. Oh no, that's a swing. Look at the chains. I was like, oh my God, did they chain this kid in? What is happening right here? No, it's a swing. It's an old school swing. And just a swanging. Look at that old school milk or egg crate back there. Looks like it's cardboard though. It can't be that old. Are they selling the egg crate? It's weird. Back in the day, it was lye and water to wash and rinse in the creek. Yeah, yep. Well, I mean, they found out that our fat actually makes like the foamy soaps. Remember, you guys ever see Fight Club? That's what we learned that on Fight Club, using human fat. It's good soap. What's that? Oh, that's a sheep. Okay, sheep on wheels. Got a bat that's been like decorated. That's pretty decorative. Almost like a video game on the bat here. What's happening? Is the end boss up here? Various things. You got like a pilgrim napkin holder. Small oar. Ooh, that oar would be cool to take with me on the token float. Drizzle Dab token float June 29th. Oh my, that Finch birdhouse. Ooh, I didn't see it. You have me in stitches. Sherry, I do have a pretty dry sense of humor. I try to make it obvious for everybody, but it's hard sometimes. High chair with chains. Yes, bro. I feel like that could have been a thing back in the day. No joke. Those Crocs are worth a pretty penny. The Crocs. I'm not sure what those are. Oh, my son's Crocs. He's got some kind of pin on them. Crocs are great. I mean, for kids because they're just much easier, you know, and they're a little bit better than sandals, flip flops for kids. They don't know how to use them as easily. Sandals and flip flops, even for adults, are not always a good idea because slippery, they fall off, stuff like that. Look at these. Like, are all these the same picture? It seems weird. They must have bought them on sale. Like, I'll sell these one day. Tiny picture frame. What's a Croc? Was back where the chains were. Okay, let me go back here. Crocs. Is that what those are? The Oh, the Croc jars on the table. Okay. I'm looking. You got me here. I'm looking. Yeah, don't wear flip flops on your cycle. Yeah, do not. I actually I wear flip flops when I mow once in a while. It's not advised. It's not advised, but I can do it. The birdhouse by the chair swing. Okay. Oh, the birdhouse. Like these this thing over here. This I'm not even sure what I'm looking at here. This like that's what a Croc is. This wooden I don't see any birdhouses otherwise. Made that mistake once, and only once. With the chains. Cheers. Oh, with the flip flops on the cycle or the mowing. Oh no, what'd you do? Bench bird cage house. Yeah, it does look pretty intricate. And if it's all wood and like old school, like handmade or something, it looks weird. Hmm. All right. You had on flip flops when you wiped out last night. Oh, that's right. You did say that you sat down your bike. You had flip flops on, Sherry. Oh my God, I'm glad you're all right. I mean, your feet probably aren't all right. Or jars that they are used to pickle in. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I like they have like a metal ring around the glass on the top that you can clamp to. Is that am I somewhat close? This is interesting. I've never seen one of these before. Should be tongue and groove. They are sore. Ooh. Should be tongue and groove. Wearing flops while riding a bike. Got my toes caught in the front spokes. Oh, a bicycle on flip flops and flipped over going downhill. Ooh, bro, man. I have a story I'll tell you guys about footwear and bikes. Bicycle anyway, not a bike. Sherry, I think. Sherry, I think put down a motorcycle, right? Was it a motorcycle or was it a? Anyway, either way, like I do not love motorcycles. I lost my brother to a motorcycle accident, and he was a rider for most of his life. Like he was not an amateur. So yeah, I definitely worry about people that on those. But my story with the bicycle, my brother used to go ride in the neighborhood, and he's older than me, and I would be like, I'd want to go, go along with him, and I'd go follow him with my bike. Well, my grandpa, it wasn't not by blood, but my grandma's husband, my grandpa, he used to put together a bunch of bikes for the neighborhood kids. We'd have a whole shed full of bikes. They weren't the best bikes, and by the story kind of proves it. So I go hopping on this bike. I'm gonna go after my brother. I'm gonna chase him down. I go get on the bike with no shirt, no shoes, no socks, and I go after him. And I go down this steep hill, the steep hill that's like an alley almost. They turned into a street, and next to these woods. And at the bottom of this steep hill is like a 90-degree curve as it's still going down. Like, and the down we get down to this end of the hill, and I find out that the bike has no brakes. No brakes. This old bike that's been put together, like grandpa, didn't know what was going on, like didn't have a lot of like, material to work with on some of these bikes, and I thought it was okay, and I get on it, no brakes. Yeah, and that's not the only time I have a story about one of these bikes falling apart on me either. Another time I was jumping a ramp that my friends made. We made this ramp by my friend's house, and I go jumping this ramp, jumped up into the air, and let me do this real quick for you guys for visual purposes. Jumped up into the air. I'm holding on to the handlebars, and then I'm up in the air and I'm floating like I'm sitting on a seat, and the rest of the bike, I'm holding the handlebars. I'm still holding the handlebars, but the rest of the bike goes out from under me, goes flying, and all I'm holding was a pair of handlebars, and I'm like 10 to 15 feet up into the air, and I just go, just, boom! You're just like suddenly it's like you're sitting in air. It was the weirdest feeling. like sitting in the middle of the air. Yeah, no brakes. My toes cringed when I read that. Ooh, man. 350 Honda is what you dropped, Sherry? Ooh. Is the bike okay? I mean, now that we know you're okay, are you going to be able to keep the bike, I wonder? Is that spoon holder iron? It looks like it. I'm going to say it probably is iron, cast iron, or I'm not sure if it's cast iron, but looks like for sure. And then you got whatever this is, like a can opener maybe, or then like an actual iron, tiny one. Not a fun feeling, yeah, bro. No brakes, and I was like, the first incident when I went down the hill, I ended up like ripping a toenail off and everything. It was all road rashed and stuff, but it wasn't as bad as you might think. Honestly, I walked away from it. Yeah, I just paid there. Ooh, for the bike. My son's got an old school mixer, some different jars. This old, like, I don't know if this is a hutch. You call this a display case, maybe? Not sure. What's it? It's $115. 115. More old glass jars, and I think this is the backside of the same table. So look at this. Look at this. I remember this now. Check this out, you guys. An instant camera. This has got to be one of the first instant cameras ever. It's got a little wind up handle. It's a Kodak made in the USA. Not going to see that anymore. Lighten, darken. Lighten, darken control. Ooh, it has like lighten and darken control on this. This is the new model. This is the it's got a crank arm. Yeah. Did I not? What did I say? Wait. So Canagrammy says it's a curio cabinet. Oh, the in the air, yeah. Can't do that. But anything but fall. Oh yeah, and there was just a bunch of gravel. I just went sliding on gravel again, like always eating the gravel. Bike needs some work. I have another. Okay, well you be careful. Maybe no flip flops next time. I think that spoon holder may have been used out on the horse trails. Oh, what for? Was it not a spoon holder? What do you think that is? No, it's a flywheel. Flywheel, you think? Crank wheel? A twisty arm? Is it a twisty arm? It's a spin handle. Spin crank handle. But this is pretty crazy though, man. Like I don't know when this was made. I should have looked in this book. But that is pretty trippy. I'm the best mechanic ever. Chance. The flywheel. Kodak instant to crank out your picture after taking it, maybe. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the crank would. Maybe it didn't have batteries. Maybe it would crank up to get a little power for a flash. Cooking for a posy or posse. Cooking for the posse. You'd have a bunch of spoons. Okay, okay, I got you. Posy for the posies. Nobody brought the marijuana. Okay, I got it here, brother. I'm smoking on some of my own homegrown 180 back kick. I'm hit. Wow, really? I'm not sure, Mark. I'm not sure, my friend. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, okay, I took that. I wanted to make sure I got instant camera. I got it the first time. Look at this old mallet. Like, I want that just to have it here with me, and I could just like smack the bar top and say, "Order." We could do like a judge, indoor farmer judge show. It'd be fun, since my opinion really matters. $20 for ducks. $20 for ducks. What's this one? $18 for ducks. Okay. Old dressers and like jewelry thingies. Ooh, look at this one. It's like, oh, I don't want that. I want to go back. Go back. Look at the little door. What's up, Mark? Why are you goodbying me? He came in and said, "Wow, really?" I'm not 100% sure what you were referring to. And now you're goodbying me. Well, Mark, I appreciate you stopping in, my friend. Um, Tiny door. I like the tiny door. I feel like you'd put like your Indian in the cupboard with all your other things, the other cupboard things from that book. Put those in there, maybe. Hi, Jenny. Are you back? A whole bunch of ceramic. Oh, look at the old school salt shaker, salt and pepper shaker. Those are huge. Looks like the size of a beer stein. Jeez. That's because there's probably a plug on the bottom, so you'd fill it. Yeah. Okay. Flour jar. Ooh, that would be cool to put Bud in, wouldn't it? Just looked it up, and the crank was to eject the picture as no motor. Okay. Oh, I didn't think about that. So the Polaroids that we know of later had a motor that would eject the photo. Okay. Well, how did it take flash then? So it had battery. It just didn't have motor. Okay. Cool. Thanks for checking that out. Look at this, the world's tiniest violin. Should I play it for you guys? There's some cool tiny furniture too. I like this stuff. Some jewelry. I had to have my son be careful. You know, he wants to just go cranking on it like it's going to make some noise, but like, no, you can set it there, but not going to make a lot of noise. These like keychain ink pens randomly, just a whole bunch of those. Definitely more flea markety up this way. Look at this badass little bike right here. Let's listen to your parent or else. You're right, Chance. Yeah, it's no egg roll. This is a neat little wooden bike. Sherry love, yeah, I figured you'd like that one, Sherry. You would have bought that bike for a friend, you think? I don't even know what it costs. I didn't see and again, I was afraid basically none of the booths were able to sell to me because I didn't have cash or Venmo. I don't see a price on it though. Wait, $15 each. Must have been something was sitting there. But there's some cool like this little bike here. This little what do you call those, bike taxis or whatever? $15, Margaret. No, $10 each. $10 each for this, for one of these. You think? No, there's no way. those are $10. And you think that bike was $15? No way. Then maybe now that I'm looking at these signs, like I don't see anything else on the sign, so those two things must be $10. That bike was wow. There's no way if that bike was $15, I'd be really surprised. Well, I'll take it for you, Joe, if I see it again, man. You must go back. I highly doubt that thing. I looked at it and thought, oh, that's $100 right there, you know. Plus, like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with motorcycles. Got a little coffee shop set up there. It's kind of cool. Got all kinds of different cups, more cups. You've got Jack Sparrow. Well, that's more than less than helpful. You've got the Scarecrow. You've got some Marvel, some Scooby-Doo. Ooh, I should have bought that Scooby-Doo cup and sent it to Jason. You got Trump. You got Bitch Be Gone. Bitch Be Gone cups. Okay. You got the Care Bears. It says eat shit on the Care Bear's stomach. Okay. You got Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack Skellington. You got Lilo and Stitch. You got Baby Grogu, a cup that says Dr. Pepper with Grogu on it. It's like, that seems weird. Oh, there's Elf. Will Ferrell in the movie Elf. You ever seen that? It's a good one. A lot of different cups here. Groot. Got a Groot cup. Got some Grinch cups. Elvis. Rick and Morty. Thor. Bane from Batman. Willie Nelson. A bunch of country music. Got T Swifty. T Swifty. Got Mario. Led Zeppelin. Michael Jackson. More booths and stuff. These are pretty cool. I don't know what you call these, but like I guess you hang them somewhere. I'm not really a sports fan of any of these sports. This one's kind of cool though, the tie-dye one. I don't know what you do with that thing. Like it lights up maybe. Interesting. This guy, look at that. He did a cool wheelie with his bike over here. That one-handed wheelie. You have one of those, Scroy? Okay. One of my very good friends owns a tattoo shop, Iron and Ink, here, and he loves bikes. There's a Harley in the shop and a lot of bikes and modeled decorative. So he would like that for sure then, Joe. You have one of them? Oh, one of those weird, like, squiggly, swirly lamps or something? Some kind of a lamp? Got in New York and could never figure out how to make it. How to make it light up or whatever. My son loves the stuffed animals for some reason. He's a big stuffed animal nut. He wasn't always, but he is now. I think this is where we found Eeyore. Yeah, it had lights in it. Okay. Oh, you did have to put it together. Weird. Let's do this. Let's see me in between comments. Vintage pillowcases. That's kind of scary to me. Like when we're talking clothing and like sleepwear and stuff, I don't know if I want to get vintage on it. You know, it's interesting, but look at it. They look like skirts. The tops, oh, those are skirts, and those are pillowcases. It's like a fucking Rubik's Cube. Fucked up Rubik's Cube, yeah. That is interesting. It's like a puzzle that you put together. Oh, someone threw a Coke bottle at her. Oh no, she's gonna pull it out off of a string. I hope that glass Coke bottle doesn't smash her in the face or something. Goodness gracious! Look at this, my son. He's playing with an old school phone. If you're just listening, it's got a cord and buttons. You know, he's like, "What is this?" There's a bunch of cool stuff like old license plates, old canned goods, like radios and lamps. A lamp made out of a headlight. More old phones. I think there is a rotary phone here somewhere. No, I thought I saw one, Sherry. Maybe I'm not. Oh yeah, there's one down there. There's a rotary phone. And then what is this? That looks like a phone too. That looks like a like more modernized version of the wall phone where you had to pull off the like the one mouthpiece and then like the separate pieces. That looks like a like more updated version of it. That's crazy. I didn't know they made those. And look at this old camera, another old camera. Polaroid something. Should have got a better shot of the camera. Old fans. Got to be careful with those fans. Look at that. Those are probably metal blades too. Old school fans, man. No joke. No joke on those. Fun with flags. That's a weird one, Scroy. Which one? The phone? Or yeah, the phone. Yeah, this thing here. That is weird. Fun with flags, Chance. If you're referring to what I think you're referring to, it's great. Wasn't it? Was it? It's always sunny. What was fun with flags? Man, now I can't remember. It's awesome. You get to get your son out and show him about things like that. Yeah, that is actually a really cool side effect of taking him out to some of these events. Got old juicers, juice squeezers, Sanford and Sons. Let's see, Delft blue grease jar, a grease jar made in Japan, $12. Old school drink carrier for like tiny drinks, I guess. Oh, it's a toy. Okay, what is this thing? It's kind of cool. Is that a cup you drink out of? That would be a badass cup to drink out of. This big old flower. It's like, tastes like dew. Ooh, these are kind of cool. Look at this bad boy. It's like you put your food under there, keeps it warm, but lets the steam out. This is really cool too. The glass bowl, 25 bucks or something like that. That's pretty cool. Old rolling pin. If I need to discipline my son, that old rolling pin. Oh look, a snake. What am I looking at right now? Hands on a snake. Ooh, look at this. I don't care. Look, babies are cute, but really old pictures of babies are creepy. What do you say? What say you guys? Yeah, the intercom looking phone thing. Yeah, Scroy, that was weird. I've got two of those fans. Spend as much time as you can. Oh yeah, yep, with my son. Candy glass. Oh, that was a gator. Okay, yeah, touche. I think it makes sense now. But yeah, the creepy old pictures of babies, man. I don't know what to say about that. Got some old salt shakers. Oh, these are that was like a cologne bottle. It says glass truck candy container. Okay. Salt and pepper shakers. Random toys. That's the creepy toy rack. We put the toys on the creepy toy rack. Look at my... No, that's not my son, but looking through these 45s. The A&W Bear. 7 Up. Make 7 Up yours. That was before making 7 Up yours. Look at these old Coke Coke cups, I guess. 1940s. Coke cardboard carrier original with 4 cups. $25 from the 1940s. Go to the right a bit, Sherry. Okay, hold on. Are we looking probably back here? I don't think I can go much further to the right. Thought that was a gator purse. Okay, we'll go back to the gator. Gotcha. It looks like a book. It's a book of some kind. Or maybe you're right, it's maybe a purse. Oh yeah, you're right. It says purse right there. Handle needed. $40. $40. So you want me to go to the right a little bit? We're all the way to the right that we can. We got this interesting piece. Worth it? Worth it what? The for the purse? I'm not sure if I found what you were wanting me to check. Oh, the purse. Okay. Yeah. It looks pretty cool, but it doesn't look very big either. It's like it's a small, thin space. This original Coke bottle, never been opened. And that, I'm gonna have to get them under control. Zip, never heard of Zip. Anyone heard of Zip, the drink? I'll go have a zip. Let's go have a zip. Look at this old school metal Coca-Cola bottle holder. Or a 12 bottle rack. Coke carrier, $95. $95. Candy glass is pricey, yeah. Old rolling tray. It's an odd rolling tray. Just kidding. Just called them trays. My son found this and said, "That's an ice cream scoop." And I said, "You're right. You're right, it is." And then inside this sort of trailer, they have a bunch of old school, like, different things, signs and clocks, but then also some like gumball machines and a bunch of different machines like that, like quarter machines. Oasis. Look at these cigarette commercials here. Cools with Oasis cigarettes. They fell by the wayside, I guess. Huh? It's got cocaine in it. If it's never been opened, they used to make it with. Yeah, I guess you're right. But now we're finding out energy drinks. They tested energy drinks, and it has basically all the chemicals that would make up like methamphetamines, but not actually meth in it. It's crazy. Salem's. This is where my sister got her name, right there. That's my sister's name, and that's where they came from. Salem cigarettes. old school cigarette machine. Kent's, Newport, L&M's, Lucky Strike, Oasis, Spud, and all these old brands that are all gone. Not all of them, but a lot of them were. Texas Motor Oil. It's an old popcorn machine, I think he's looking at there. Was Oasis? Okay, so Oasis was the first one you ever smoked, can of Grammy? Okay. It's not a rolling tray. It's just a tray. Hey, come on, nobody. Don't ruin my fun. There we go. All the old different quarter vending machines. Be cool to have those. 10 cents or something. Movie theater popcorn maker. Yeah, you're right. Excuse me. Models smoking tobacco. We got to be getting close here. We got to be getting close. We sell cigarettes. Smoke cools. Oh man, just imagine a whole trailer full of metal cannabis signs. Someone will go nuts. Someone will go, you can't do that. The Lazy Gardener, the brother of a girl I went to high school with. Found out was her brother, and I've seen him at a couple of different shops. The Lazy Gardener. It's got these really low, what would you call upkeep, low attention type plants. Hip Hop Anonymous. And this was her stuff. Her booth was right next to his. Shouts out to April. Welcome. Hope you like dogs. Yeah, okay. Well, I brought one with me. It's a T-shirt. It's a T-shirt. Is the name. Back to the Lazy Gardener. I had to wait for some folks to step out of there so I could get some pictures. Yeah, he does some cactus, does some air plants, some regular house plants, a bunch of stuff. Oh, Salem's were the first for Scroy. Okay, Salem's for you too. Can of Grammy. Okay, interesting. Cools were the worst back in the day. So much fiberglass in the filters. Ooh. Ooh. Your kind of booth here. Yeah, these are awesome. These are like low upkeep, I guess is a better way to put it. Cacti. I'll smoke to the cactus. Cheers, everybody. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. I know it's a little bit of a longer episode, but it was a really awesome event. I had a slide pack. Not sure what a slide pack is, Groy. I've smoked cigarettes before, but never been a smoker. Never purchased them. I've tried a few and never liked it. Never thought it was fun. The Lazy Gardener. This is still the Lazy Gardener, and he actually has some other things like some glass smoking or medicinal apparatus, sick boy, some art, different cool art, and some jewelry too. Different stones in there. And he also has a bunch of knives. And look at this cool tapestry with the mushrooms on there. That's pretty cool. I got that close up. Like that. Not all of it was his directly, but he has some of these booths will have like their friends' items in their booths too. Stuff like that. Lots of cool sharp objects. Boys like sharp objects. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Um, I try to keep it entertaining as I'm going through stuff, but sometimes I forget to like be entertaining and sound a little more lively. And sometimes I relax into this monotone type voice where I'm just explaining what's happening. You got to be, I got to be careful not to do that. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of handmade stuff here too. A lot of homemade handles and different types of knives. I like it. I'm a knife guy. I have a lot of knives at home. I didn't buy a knife here, but look at this bad boy. Like, that just looks dangerous. This, like, the cool blade, man. Like, just, I'm not sure how they get that on there, but just a machine painting or something. Like, that is cool. It's like a swirl in the metal or something like that. Forged in fire. That's right, Sherry. I want to know how to forge things. I'd like to take my like used, my not my used, but like repurpose like aluminum cans and like melt them down into something usable. Collect knives and swords. Yeah, I have one sword and I have a whole bunch of knives. Damascus blade. Okay. Case double X are your faves. Okay, I'm not sure I've heard that one. I got a lot of Benchmade knives and a few. I think I have a Smith and Wesson knife too. They actually make, or was it? I have a few brands, but some of them are just random knives that I don't have a brand name for. A bunch of metal all put together. Oh, it's an alloy. That's how they get to do that. Okay. And then here is April's tie dye shirts. They're right next to the Lazy Gardener, and my son all excited. Lots of tie dye. Let's see if I can turn this and read it. Opal Moon Emporium. Adult tie-dye t-shirts, $15. Ladies cami tops, $12. Okay, got all your pricing there. Never heard of Case XX knives. I have not. They're old school, very good knives. Okay. Maybe if I see them, I might be like, oh yeah. I got a lot of knives in the military. I would buy some. I would go to different PXs and buy some there, but I also would get them at like bazaars, different like little shops that Iraqis ran. Here's some awesome woodworking. I think these are some really interesting designs. Look at this bowl right here. That's really cool. A bunch of different pieces of wood put together. Not really sure what these are. Cell phone holder. What is that? Phone stand. It is a phone stand. Those are cool. I didn't know that's what that was when I was there. That's actually pretty cool. You could just pop your phone right up on one of those. Let's say $30. Damn. Okay. Shrades and bucks are also good. Okay. I'm trying to think. I'm drawing a brain fart on all the brands that I know of knives, and for some reason, the only one I could think of was Benchmade. Love woodworking. I used to do woodworking. I did wood shop for 4 years in high school, and by the time you get done, the last course is called uh, construction instead of wood shop. So we used to do some bigger projects towards the end there. Look at this vase here. I like it. Oh, it's got like a leather handle. That's interesting. Not like the handle is attached by leather straps versus being actually attached. That's crazy. Some really nice stuff in here, like an old toothbrush, or what is that for? Maybe for something else. That doesn't look like a toothbrush. Coffee sipper. It's a giant coffee mug. Oh, you can make coffee with this. It's like a coffee maker. Huh. That's interesting. That's basically all a coffee maker does is like you just put hot water in there and then pour it through the filter. That's kind of neat. I see you. It's a weird place for an eyeball inside the. Oh, it's like a fish bowl. Fish bowl of some kind. It's a weird design, but cool. That's a clock. That's another weird design, but cool. Like, let's see if I can remember what time that is. It looks like it's about about 3:30 ish. Or no, that clock looks off. That's not in the center. That seems there's something wrong there. It's like 2:30. It's more like 2:30. And then this, I'm not 100% sure what this is, but it holds marbles. See that? There's another VIP 25-year vendor, Patricia Shaw. Patricia Shaw. I think I saw her pop through this live stream. Let's see. Did I see Patricia Shaw? Pretty sure I did, but amongst all the other people that stopped through, didn't say hello. Thank you for popping through. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to go back far enough, fortunately. But I did tag the event, and so anybody that went to this event or vended at the event probably got notified. So I think we're seeing some of those folks come through, which is awesome. There's a Ninja Turtle bike helmet coming up here. I thought that was cool. It's a wicked birdhouse there. This weird star thing. These things look dangerous. Star, and then the birdhouse like has a vampire stake coming out the top. Or a steeple, I guess, but it's like a stake. More jewelry. Lots of more jewelry. And this weird, like, cigar dude. I think he's like an ashtray. Ash in his mouth. Weird. Look at this guy. That just looks weird and gross. But it's a classic. Antique. Excuse me. There's the Ninja Turtle bike helmet. That's awesome. You like that ashtray thing, Screwy? These green boots. Those look like some badass boots. What's this? A plane. Looks like one of those that lands on water, and it looks like it has eyeballs like the movie Cars. Was there a movie? Was there a Planes movie? I think I missed it. Is that Britney? I think that's Britney Spears. You guys remember her? Yeah, I like weird shit, he says. Yeah, me too. That's why I try to find the most unusual stuff I can. Like in here, like what's happening in here, all this miniature stuff. Almost like a very basic dollhouse. Went to this ice cream place. I was gonna buy my son some ice cream, but they don't take card at this ice cream place, only cash. I'm like, that is severely limiting your business nowadays by not having a card reader. Most cell phones can hook up a card reader, Disappointing. Look at this cool little tricycle. Cool tricycle, man. Oh, there's a better view. Old tea kettle. The tricycle just reminds me of like Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street. The little girl, like the melting tricycle. They don't really have events like this around my area. Really, Squirrel? You don't have like farmers markets or nothing? No fairs or art days or anything? What state are you in, bro? Or did you? I can't remember. Maybe you told me before, but you could be in like Canada, maybe. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Okay. That's a bowling sign. Maryland. You don't have anything. You have a flea market. Well, the flea market would be pretty darn close, I would say. Pretty close. Look at these guys. I'll smoke to this. These guys are pretty trippy looking. Farmers markets, but they're farther out. Yeah. That might be the only limiting factor is how far away they are. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Happy Tuesday. Can't wait to get Claire in tomorrow from Drizzle Dab in studio. Tomorrow night's episode is going to be awesome. In the end of that log, there's some trippy stuff here, man. Some looking like Rocco's Modern Life, maybe like Ren and Stimpy a little bit. Sherry with the 200 stars. Thank you very much, Sherry. I really appreciate it. I get my money too. I see owls and llamas. Yeah, man, it's so hard to decide what I'm going to spend my money on when I go to these events. So I feel you. Got snowmen. This actually looks like Rocco a little bit. Not Rocco. There's another dog character, but anyway. It does mean a lot, Sherry, really. Anybody that does want to help support me, you guys are welcome to throw down stars or subscribe or even just, go and check out my sponsors and do some business with them. Speaking of, I do need to put it out there. There's a few of my sponsors that have gift codes that are out still that aren't being used. So let me know if you guys are having any trouble using them, or if you did not want to use them, or you want to regift them or anything like that. I know there was some for Twisted Cannabis out there floating around, and I know there was, I think there's another one too. But either way, just something I want to try to remind people of here and there. And these are pretty cool, though. Definitely cool containers with faces. Got some more plants. Timothy, speak of the returning champion for game night. What's up, Timothy? How are you tonight, man? It's been a long episode, but it's worth going back to check it out if you haven't. If you do get the chance, because I've gone through a lot of different stuff here at this Moss Avenue sale and antique festival. We also checked out some pizza from Harold's Pizza early in the show at the beginning. These are really cool. It's like melted glass over wood with stuff inside it. Like, I'm not even quite sure what I'm seeing right now. Well, that's cool. A watering can with flowers coming out of it. Looks like a good time. I have to tell you. Oh, Sherry, yeah. I forgot that you wanted to sign up. I definitely need to hit you up. Maybe I'm going to the apiary tomorrow, so maybe I can hit you up before I go, or maybe after the show tonight. If you're available, maybe we could try to do it there. Either way, it's no worries. Maybe we can get you in by game night and get in on game night. That'd be fun. So let's see. Another planter with this dude with feet. I like that. Just a head with feet. Air plants. These are air plants here. They don't really take any water. They absorb the moisture out of the air. Timothy over on the Rumble. Rumble back up to 6 people on the Rumble. I appreciate you guys on the Rumble. I really do, but Rumble definitely is keeping me held back over there. So it's it was the fastest growing platform that I was working on, but X seems to be faster, although X has been kind of stagnant as well. I go through like slow periods, and I continue doing my thing. I do 5 shows a week. I host, produce, edit, all that good stuff, and I do it every week, and I continue, and here and there I get spurts of growth. And I think I put it out earlier, but I tonight before the show, I put down some money to sponsor the ad for the giveaway for the reverse osmosis water filter. If you guys haven't got in on that, you want to get in on that, you'll see it probably in a sponsored ad here coming soon. If you see it, please share it out. Really appreciate that too, even if you don't plan to get in on it. I don't know what's happening here, but these are interesting, like little birds that you hang up. Traveling farmhouse. Oh yeah, it's a bunch of furniture and stuff. I think maybe this is the next one. These are some interesting dishes. I'm not sure what I would do with them, but they are very interesting. I feel like they're like too nice. I would never bring them out. These look like clam shells or something. There's more of those. The jars with faces on them. Lots and lots of plants. No food though. There were food trucks, but you couldn't sell like produce. And this was the most toys we found. And actually there's the Eeyore that we bought. There's the Eeyore. He found his Eeyore, and then after that we found a handmade Eeyore that I wish I would have just waited to buy, but I didn't know that. I didn't know it was going to come up. They're planters, yeah. Oh, for the with the faces, yeah, you're right. They're not cups. Feel like they would be awkward cups, that's for sure. A lot of toys in these bags. Don't think we need to hang out on the toys for too long. We got a big boy. The big boy. Can't remember the last time I ate at a big boy diner. More toys, more toys. And we found the Eeyore. Boom. He's not letting Eeyore go any after that. We got the food or the station food truck with their whole menu there. The steak Philly basket, steak Philly loaded fries, crispy chicken sandwich basket, tenderloin basket, spicy loaded fries, chicken bacon loaded fries. Call us for all of your event needs. And there's the picture of my son and I. Got a lot of awesome interactions with this. So thanks you guys for you know showing the love. And it's a funny picture though because at first you can't really tell that that's Eeyore, and then and you can't really tell that that's the hair from the doll and not like just some weird hair coming from under my son's chin. Like this picture is kind of a weird optical illusion at first. Love that. Thanks, Sherry. Yeah, he had a good time. I bought him these sunglasses for the 4th of July, for Independence Day coming up, and I let him wear them today. But I'm like, nah, you can't wear them anymore. We're not going to lose these for the holiday. They got these cool liquor bottles repurposed into lamps. Actually, really cool, and they are not cheap either, but they're very, very high quality. They glow inside the bottle and everything. See the coil going inside there? I didn't get to see one turned on, but I think that would be cool. Whiskey Business is the name of the company. Whiskey Business. If you guys name that reference, name the reference, the movie reference. I'll give you that hint. Movie reference. Who's going to get it first? Comment below. What reference does it come from? Bourbon Bottle Lamps is the name of part of the name. For your home bar, man cave, billiard room. Well, time's up. It was Timothy got it. Risky Business. Yep, Margaret. Yep, you got it right. Risky Business was the name of the movie. Tom Hanks. Not Tom Hanks. Tom Cruise. Tom Hanks would have been a whole nother movie for sure. Or a movie called Risky Business. Yep, that's right. It's really. You had Forrest Gump. He was in there serving drinks with Bubba Gump and Lieutenant Dan, and he was like, this is a risky business, Okay, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Don't kill me in the comments. Is that a cleaver? A tiny cleaver. It's interesting. Leave it to Cleaver. I think I saw that show when I was a kid. Leave It to Cleavage. Isn't that what it was called? Something like that. All right. Love you lots. Dream big. I believe you are amazing. Okay. Thank you. Why is everyone laughing at me? Is this None of you guys saw Leave It to Cleavage? It seems like it's kind of like the girl at the drive-thru the other day making fun of me because I said the dirty worm. It was like a ice cream shake thing called a dirty worm. I think it was called Worms and Dirt, but I called it the dirty worm. It's interesting. I actually have a giraffe made from an old beer bottle. Glass artist heats up, manipulates the head glass. Okay, stretches it, reshapes into different things. Okay, that is cool. That's not easy too. Like to take glass that's already been shaped and try to remanipulate it. Not every glass blower does that. This looks like maybe a disciplinary device. What do you guys think? Is this a I don't know, is this like take the place of the switch instead of going out back to get you a switch for mom to whip you with, you just go get one of these? Is that what this is? I watch Pappy Glass. He makes dragons out of the beer bottles. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, because it may not be the best glass, but it's a cool concept that people can watch happen, turning one thing into another versus raw glass. It's kind of cool. This disciplinarian device here, I'm not 100% sure about it, but it looks crazy. An old plumber's toolbox. Yeah. What about these racks? These weird metal racks. Look at this old treasure chest. That box. What's that? What box? This box? Or we'll go back a little bit. Yeah, that's a toolbox for sure, but then you got these. Ooh, that's an ammo can. It's like a planter box, Timothy says. I could see that. It's the Phoenix Piper. Oh, okay. Maybe you guys know the same one. Yeah, that chest looks like it should have treasure in it, Just want to fill one of these chests up with like quarters and coins. Well, check them out. Okay. Like an old toolbox. At least, well, but the metal rack inside, though, I'm wondering about that. The ammo can. It looks like a very old ammo can. That looks like probably older. I would say still definitely within like Vietnam or maybe Korea, but it's definitely an older can for sure. Some other random goodies. Some not sure what these were. This poor old lion. Look at this guy, man. He's seen it all. This guy has seen it all. Like you think you have seen some shit? This lion right here has seen some shit. Gotta go to bed. Brenda, have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get to the spin tonight, man. It's been a busy episode. I'll do all 3 spins on people in the boxes if I have to. Just watch. You have watched Pappy? Okay. I have to check these guys out. Look at this quaint little. I told him, I said, you should have modeled this by having people sitting here eating. Brought their kitchen table and chairs out to sell. $15 duck. That's a cool like little bench. Looks so fragile though. Barely. This is cool. Not sure what I would do with it, but it's cool. Kind of reminds me of that game, like Thin Ice. You could put a bunch of sticks through it on all different directions, and you put your ice in the top, and then you got to play the game. I don't think that's what's happening there, but looks cool. Thanks, nobody. Appreciate you. Comment below if you're still here, guys. Hit that hashtag WTIF. I really appreciate it if you do. And if you haven't yet, hit that like button. I do appreciate that too. And I rhymed. It was a pretty cool rhyme, I gotta say. It's called a kerplunk. Oh, that's the game, kerplunk. Well, wasn't there Thin Ice too? There was one called Thin Ice. With like, they made it seem like it was ice instead of. They were just stealing the kerplunk. They just stole it. That's all they did. Heck yeah, Candy Grammy. Appreciate you. You have a package coming from me with your 34 mongrels genetics in there, and I threw some stickers, I think, in there too. Might have thrown in some Iraqi dinar cash in there for you as well. I just sent out 12 packages, so there's going to be some happy campers coming here soon. The Man in the Iron Mask. I remember this movie. I'm not sure why they have this poster, why they would think that anybody would want to purchase it for $35. I really am not sure. Anji lovers in the house. What's up, my guy? When are we going to get you on the show? Let's see. Sizzix. Never heard of that one. Let's see. What's this back here? DIY Royal Lone Bandit or Royal Loom Bands Kit. Loom Bands. Interesting. There's the one, the thin. Yeah, I remember the Thin Ice one. Break the Ice. Maybe that's what it was. Something like that. It was one of the three. What's up, bro? What's up? I'm not sure what these some kind of a learning game. A, B, C, D, E, F. Play-Doh Tower. Weird. Dodo Island. Dodo Island. Okay. All right. Got our lemonade in hand. Yeah, he definitely loves old school. And you got the toys, and then right next to it, you got these like, just look at this. It's a tenderizer, but the back end is something else. I don't know. Is that still a tenderizer piece? I'm not sure. Some terpene lip balm. Okay. Yeah, sounds good, brother. Hit me up in the DMs. If you do something like that, we probably would throw it in on the game night sponsor wheel. Would be fun. Wall mount pitcher pump MFG. CJ Hartley, Peoria, Illinois. Wall mount pitcher pump. Wall mount pitcher pump. I'm not 100% sure what I would use something like this for, but next to the kids' toys, yeah, a fucking meat machete. Yeah, I'm like, what's going on there? Is that what that is? Like a. Oh, we found another Winnie the Pooh, but much smaller one than what we have already. And then over here is Piglet. I couldn't purchase Piglet, but only $30. Actually, I didn't think that was bad. 5 different flavors. Terpene lip balm. Okay. Well, we do promote we do have another terpene lip balm that we promote already, but I don't see a problem with throwing those out to supporters. Wow, love it. Love the pump. What's the pump for, Sherry? What are we doing with this pump? Look at this, Betty Boop. Boop boopy doo. Oh, that's not right. Cookie Monster. That's pretty cool. Some Care Bears. Care Bear Stare. And this is the other Eeyore. That's another handmade Eeyore. but we didn't get that one because we already had this one. What do you guys think? Which Eeyore is better? I mean, I like the handmade Eeyore, but his hair doesn't look that great. The one that my son has, looks pretty good. It's pretty good. Water back in the day. So like you could pump it from in your house, like inside your house or something like that. You could pump it from further away, maybe. Got some rotary phones there. Some old school ones. Next to the rolling pins, right? Rotary phone, rolling pins. The Western Heritage book. Interesting. You had that same phone, Scroy? Pooh and Crew are your favorite, Sherry. Yeah. My son's really into the Winnie the Pooh right now. You still did it have a really clear reception, Scroy? That's why you want to still have it? It was the clearest phone I ever had. Look at this. This is a little grinder. Throw your weed in there and grind it up. Shoe shine box. Okay. That makes more sense. Look at these old glasses. You got that's a Porky Pig there on the first one. And I don't know who the female Porky Pig is. Porky's cousin or something. And you've got the Smurfs. Just would love to have one again. They should make like a cool like an extension that you could like hook up Bluetooth to your phone and use an old school phone. They should make a phone that's a Bluetooth device, but it has like a cord and a rotary. I bet they could do that. You have the Smurf glasses, okay, and then there's the A&W root beer bear. Or is it the Coca-Cola bear? It says Coca-Cola on the glass, or maybe no, that's a different glass back there. Okay. Interesting. Some more beer steins. I love these old mugs. Budweiser. Probably worth something. 2012. Canagrammy got me thinking about beer steins, wishing I was looking at the bottoms of them now. You got the Smurf set too? Okay. What was that from? Was it from like a certain collection? Looks like the others from Otter Pops. Otter Pops. We got us a vintage classic bedpan. If you guys need one, I'll keep an eye out. We got some old school roller skates with blue puffy like fluff balls on the toes. I mean, boom! You got what you need right there. We got an old school tea kettle. It's interesting. Some old cookware. Looks like Otter Pops with the pom poms. Okay, I see. Check that shit when you're there. Yeah, I mean, I should probably be Googling it for sure, like you're saying. And Google it, and you'll see if there's a number, like some kind of a serial number. I saw this big metal cock here, and I was like, we got to take a picture of that. It's right next to that wall-mounted pump or whatever. Big metal cock. But you can't even see. There's not even any feet. It's just legs that go into a block. The cock's been blocked. Cock's leg's been blocked. It's a cock block. Oh, I see. That's what this is. I see. I understand now. That's a cock block. Here we go. Old school tiller. Look at that, man. I don't think you're going to get much more use out of that bad boy. You think that's a good term for it, Sherry? I think it works out. But yeah, this old. Let's see. Look, it's my book. Stop here. Not 100% sure what was happening with that, but lots of glass. It's a glassware. We got hickory sticks, food with a kiss of old hickory, loaded fries, horseshoes, macaroni bowls, homemade sides, hoagies, hoagies and grinders, hoagies and grinders, navy beans, navy beans, navy beans. And then they got bread cones. We got rib tips. I don't see the sloppy Joe. Sloppy Joe. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. This is what, you just got to walk down this street. They had it blocked off. It was just a big old festival. It's awesome. My glass collection all came from Mickey D's. Yeah, McDonald's used to have glassware. Isn't that crazy? Smurfs, Coca-Cola, different types, Flintstones. That tiller, oh yeah, that would be awesome in the garden. I'd want to preserve it somehow though, like put some kind of lacquer all the way around it. Cover the wood, coat it with lacquer, or some kind of a acrylic maybe or something. It's a cool shirt. I wake up and then bitches happen. Oh wait, I wake up with a good attitude and then bitches happen. I don't get it. I get it, but I think it could be worded a little differently. I mean, I know I'm a t-shirt expert and all, but Splish Splash, your opinion is trash. Oh, your opinion is trash. Well, after I gave my opinion, then I read this shirt. Now I know what they think about my opinion. Hot play with does hot play with stupid? Interesting. A lot of trendy, catchy, new age terms. Some purses and shirts and things. She actually had a lot of stuff still up towards the end, so I made sure to hit this booth. We gladly accept. See, she accepts card here. A lot of them don't. Look at these. Not sure what I'm looking at, but it looks like a cool little package with a book with a bunch of little goodies. Got lots of stickers. We like stickers around here. I need to get more stickers from more people. If you guys are out there, you got a business or a group or anything that you want to that you get stickers made. If you're one of my sponsors, if you are not one of my sponsors, but you just want to get some of your stickers out there, let me know. Hit me up in the DMs, and you can send me some, and I'll put them out in swag packs to my subscribers, to my winners. Definitely looking for more slaps. I'll probably start purchasing some when I can. I need to make some for myself, and then maybe get some from my sponsors. Need that shirt. You love new. What's NL? I love new NL. How are you doing? You must be talking to someone else, maybe. Oh, Alan, what's up, brother? Some Northern Lights. I get it now. I missed your comment. Made rib tips. Right rib tips. The bomb. I love rib tips. I like dry rub ribs, and then you can just dip the ribs into some barbecue sauce or whatever. Bobber, what's up, man? We got to be getting close, though. We got to be getting close. We're almost 3 hours in with this event, and I tell you what, I did not get every booth. Oh man, I got to flip this one up. upside down. This is a very important one. And also, I think the last picture. No, there's a couple more. This picture right here is a bunch of belt buckles, right? And it was actually one of the last booths that we went to, and it was still the guy. There was an older man that was hanging out at this booth, and that's all. He was just sitting at this one table with a few belt buckles. And some of you might remember the belt that I just purchased at the farmer's market from a couple weeks ago episode. I showed off the farmer's market, and I made a reel to show off the belt, and I'm actually gonna show you guys again real quick. Here, let's do this, and let me zoom in a little bit. Let me show you guys what I did. So at the farmer's market on a couple weeks ago. So I found this leather shop called R&R Leather Works, R&R Leather. It was an older couple just hanging out, doing his leather working, and I actually bought this belt. Find my camera. So this belt here was handcrafted. These eagles in the belt are handmade, like hand etched into this belt all the way down. Sorry, it's not so clear, but I guess back here it would be more clear. Yeah, all the way down. And so you know which one I picked. Why can't I show this to you efficiently? There you go. So I got this one to go along with the rest of my belts. Kind of see it this way too. But man, this is like the most heavy duty, like long lasting belt that I've ever purchased. Like this thing is insane. And it's a heavy belt buckle, and the belt itself is super thick leather. I've never like added a different buckle on a belt before. And so anyway, the old man was a veteran, and he was nice enough. This story gets crazy. So we're hanging out talking to him, and I saw these eagles. I'm like, man, that's really perfect. And so I was looking at it, and my son says, I gotta go pee. And I was like, all right. Didn't have a lot of options, and the old man was like, well, he can come in here and this and that. And of course, I told his mom that I just let him go in the house to go to the bathroom, which I didn't. I took him in there, and I look at the bathroom first. I wasn't going to let him just sit on any toilet. But yeah, it was clean and everything. It was clean enough. And so like, okay, we'll get in there. And so when I came back out and I went to think about buying it, like, well, I don't have the cash, and he didn't take card at all, of course. So I told him, I said, I promise I'm buying it. Let me just run to the bank and I'll come back. He's like, well, as long as you promise you're buying it or whatever. And we go get the money, come back, get to talking to him, and I said, well, this buckle is a little longer than my buckle, and so I needed to actually put another hole in the belt. And the man actually happened to have an old leather punch. And he says, well, hang on, I'll be right back. Let me go get that leather punch. And he goes around the building this time. And this man was barely able to move. Like, no offense if the man ever sees this, but like, I felt bad about asking him to take my son, or well, to take us into the house. But the second time, he was outside and around the building. So okay, he went to go get the hole punch, and my son goes, I gotta go pee. I'm like, oh no, and I'm like, the man's not even out here right now. So we both walked around the back, and the, the man was already peeing in a cup. I'm like, oh man, sorry, brother. Uh, we'll give you a second. And so we're like, my son has to pee, and so then we go into this other apartment in the basement with another bathroom, and I'm like sitting there thinking, Anyway, so we come out, and I buy the belt, and the buckle. We put the hole in it and everything, and the man was like, gave me these healing hands and such, and that it was a very weird experience, to say the least. But it was a nice guy for letting us use the bathroom, I guess. But it was a little bit odd. That's all. I felt bad though. I mean, the guy could barely go up the stairs, and it was like, "You sure you don't have to do that?" Oh, hey, these are pictures that I didn't show from Harold's. I guess I forgot to cut these out of this folder. But here's the dining room of Harold's Pizza that I didn't show off earlier. I knew I had a picture of this, but I didn't see it. And also a picture of the buffet. So here's the pizza buffet. Obviously, this was from my earlier review before the Moss Avenue sale tonight. But yeah, we got there just a little bit after the buffet, so we thought, they said I could still eat what's on there. I'm like, no, we're going to just order our own pizzas. But it's really awesome that they have that buffet every day. It's the only pizza buffet I know of in town. Got that Frank's Red Hot sauce. They got Pepsi, not Coke. I'm a Pepsi fan over Coke. You know, I try not to drink soda at all, but definitely Pepsi over Coke. Got the lemonade, got the booth seat, pretty nice little dining area. And that was it. That was it. Oh my gosh, that was a lot. It was a big one tonight. We're 3 hours in, and I wasn't dilly-dallying. I wasn't just doing, I wasn't just chilling either. We showed a lot of stuff tonight. So if you guys are just coming in, or if you're watching the replay, make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know what you liked. But also, for sure, check out the parts that you might not have seen, because there's so much. Definitely worth looking at. Back to the comments here. Do it for the girls. I got faith. Missing something here. We paid $5 for one time, and we checked it out. Valued rough condition of $50. Oh wow! Almost 40 minutes before my lights turn on. I don't know if I'll be able to stay awake. Oh no! Stay awake, Alan. That belt screams Merca. Yeah, that's what I thought. I've never been like an Eagle fan. I don't have a bunch of Eagle pictures anywhere, but I happened to see the belt at the farmer's market. I thought, I like that belt. And he had to make it special. He had to make a longer version of it. And so I came back the next week to buy it from him. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid. And then I had the belt, and I'm like, okay. And then 2-3 weeks later at this other event, I was like, wow, that belt buckle would go perfect with my belt, And so I just had to do it. I was like, seems like it's going to work. Just got out of the shower. A busy, hot day today. Slinging pots. Oh, slinging pots. We making pottery? Doing pottery, Bobber? Buckle up. Canifest is going to be way bigger. That's why we brought pros like Waylon to the video. We brought pros like me into video. Oh, into video. Yeah. Well, we're going to be doing more than that. I'm going to be trying to get some live interviews at the Herbal Roots Canifest in July in Dixon, Illinois. If you guys haven't thought about making it out to an event this year, that one's going to be huge. Between that and the token float, those are my two big events. The token float, is not really a vendor event. It's just going to be fun. And people could probably bring some stuff in their backpacks to sell. I don't know if you'd want to weight yourself down like that, but that's just going to be an awesome fun, float down the river. And then the Herbal Roots Canifest is going to be much more vendors and, live music, and there's going to be glass blowing, and there's going to be tattoo artists, and there's going to be me and Sir Stevo at a booth. We're going to have our live setup. We're going to have mics for people and and all that good stuff. I'm serious though. If you need an alert, call. I'll be glad to. Oh, for Alan, yeah. Alan, we're all gonna hit you up. How long did you say you have? Let's go back here. Let's find what Alan said. Lights come on. What did you say? I'll be good tonight, but it's good to know you have my back. No, we're all gonna call you here in about a half an hour. Is it half an hour? How much time do you have? I'm gonna see it till the end for sure. And if you guys don't know, Alan has been doing a lot of experimentation on trying to figure out feminize, or was it? You can explain it better, brother. But like how you can tell whether a seed is going to be feminized or not, something to that effect. 40 minutes. Okay, thanks, Sherry. 28 minutes now. Alan says we can stay on for 28 minutes. You liked the flea market. Perry, are you calling it a flea market too? You and Billy can, you both busting my chops with the flea market stuff tonight. I'm gonna go to a flea market now. We're gonna have to go to a flea market. Sexing beans, yeah, for visual inspection. That's what I'm saying. That's a unusual, unique experiment that's happening. So keep an eye on Alan, Florida hippie dude, for that. How's work going, brother? I know that you're a busy guy now. I appreciate you stopping through when you can. Yeah, that was the Moss Avenue Antique Sale and Festival. So it was the year number 30 this year. It'll be 31. I'm going to probably hit it again next year. Cheers. He is badass. Alan is one of the most knowledgeable people that I know. And I know a lot of people now within the grill community. And you got to be one of the top 5, if not top number 1. Need to get you on the show sometime, man. That guy, John, who came on from, he doesn't work for them, but he was helping Supercharged Organics. I forgot his last name. He doesn't use Facebook. They hooked me up with this interview with John, and that guy, whoa, like he was right up there too, man. I don't know if you saw that interview, but he had like governmental contracts for trying to create a more efficient way to make jet fuel out of plant material, and he found a grass of all things, not hemp oil, not ethanol from corn. He found a type of grass that grows faster and makes more methane than anything else. Like that was the one thing, and that was a really good episode. I just wish I can't remember his last name. I'm putting in 6 days every other week at the hardware store. I'm going to be shutting down the tent for the first time in 2 years. Wait, are those two things related? You're going to be shutting down the tent, so you're only growing outside. What do you lose by shutting down the tent? I'm confused here. Because you can't maintain it through the work week. Keith Calloway, what's up? I like to throw people's names out when I see they just popped in, especially if they don't know me. It's even more fun. Oh, hey, say my name. What's up? All right, I'm going to do a little dab for you, Alan. We're going to hang out. I'm going to dab with you, for you, by you. I'm going to do an entire review episode coming up soon on the Meta Quest VR headset. So that's going to be an interesting one. Probably just kind of go through a few of the games and show you what some of the other things that can do. Like you can check Facebook, you can look through Facebook on it, you can go through the internet. There's a bunch of things you can do on it. So that'll be an interesting one, just for fun to kind of just I don't know, give me a whole episode to play the Oculus. Well, it's called a Meta Quest now. Sherry, need a dab? Sherry, if you were anywhere close, I would give you some dabs, 100%. Shutting down to clean up and take a break from growing till August or September. Okay, taking a break. So, what do you do, Alan? So you don't do perpetual grow. Do you grow enough, sort of in bulk, I guess, to maintain throughout those times when you're not growing? Too much on the electric to keep the tent going in July. Oh yeah, I can't imagine. I didn't think about that actually. If I'm to try to grow all year, those are pretty rough months for the high electric bill. Now, obviously, you know this, but running the lights at nighttime is a big difference, and I need to. Some of mine aren't on that schedule fully yet, so I need to do that. Well, my veggies, those lights aren't that intense, so I'm not so worried about it. But my grow lights, my cannabis grow lights, the bigger ones, those I definitely want to run overnight. Well, Sherry, I'm gonna do this dab for you too. There's just no good place to set this bowl. This bowl needs a flat foot to set it up. Something. I just yeah. Nowhere good for me to put it. Thinking about getting an e-nail, but man, it just seems like a lot of work for no reason. Like it's less work in some ways, but the e-nail that I saw had a terp slurper attached, and I'm like, I don't know if I like that. I don't like terp slurpers. Running your lights at night, yeah, lights, and if you can do anything else, if there's anything else you can push to off peak hours, do that if possible. Not there's not a lot of things you can do. If you have like the mill automatic compost machine that I've talked about a couple times, like that thing runs at night. It sucks the moisture out of the food and also grinds it up, mills it up. A few strains in the closet. Start with a power grow, trying to fill out the 3x3. Good run. Gets a little under a pound. Jeez. Pound. Yeah, I did not get a pound my last grow, but I did get some bud I could be proud of. That's all that I can really hope for. I can expect or hope for at least. I did get some bubble bags, and I'd like to start making some bubble hash. Figuring that out, and then I can press it. I can take it to a local grow shop, and I can press it. Here, I'm just gonna dab just off screen. Actually, I could turn this on because this is kind of confusing to the non-cannabis community. If I have a zoom in, a close up on the dab bucket, the dab banger, I might call it. It's kind of a fake out. They don't understand what they're fully seeing. Comment below if you guys think this is cool or if it's like just a silly thing. Actually, I can turn this light down. There we go. Look at that. Silly or cool? Give me a hashtag WTIF if you think it's cool. me a hashtag WTIF if you think it's silly. I'm just kidding. Let's go. That's enough. That's enough. Enough silliness. Let's do a serious medicinal intake before we go. Trying to drag the show out a little bit. We're all here hanging out, helping Florida hippie dude stay up, keep awake until his lights come on for his plants. I think we can do that as a community, as a team, as a unit. Sherry likes it. Okay. Hello, definitely confused me, Rachel. Well, you're about to see it. Yeah, this is gone a lot longer than normal tonight, but it's been a really packed episode, so I'm happy about it. This is for fun. We're having a little after show hangout, keeping our man Alan awake for a little bit. You run some autos and play with my plants for a while again. Okay, so you kind of get your medicine built up. You build up a stash, and then you can have time to experiment and have more like interesting things. Use a solar generator, Sherry. Okay, that's interesting. Bags of Tangerine Dream, Northern Lights, Titan F1, Blackberry Moon Rocks, Guava Slushy, and some Purple Ram. All in the closet curing. Damn, I need to get down to Florida. All right, are we ready for the slow melt? The slow melt coming at you. Pretty sure it's still on like slow motion, slow mo mode. And this is kind of sneaky because all your non-cannabis users will not fully understand what they're looking at here. Cheers, cheers, everyone. Cheers. You're in Arizona now? You're the Arizona hippie dude now? I don't know if that's closer or farther away from me. Oh, that does sound good. Although I don't think all these yummy sounding names. They most of the time doesn't taste or smell or look or anything like blackberry, tangerine dream or whatever. It's usually anything to do with the name. Canagrammy, let's take a trip to Arizona. Let's go. Alan's like, wait, that's got to last me. No. I'll bring you a little bit of this 180 back kick, Alan. Make up for it. Do a quick reheat, and then we'll probably get going. Alan, you got to be getting close, brother. How much more time? Where are we at? Tangerine Dream does taste like tangerine. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Timothy. Is there anyone else that prefers cannabis to taste like cannabis? That is a good question, my man. You got one. Nobody. You got 14 minutes left. All right. Not 100% sure that I'm going to last the full 14 minutes. I know. That's what he said. But I'm going to give it a shot. Guys, hit me up in the DMs if you're anywhere close by that you want to send me a nug, and I can put it up on the screen and zoom in on it like we are. It's always fun. Get clean. Remember, tomorrow is Wash It Wednesday. You want to replace that water. Right. Let's go ahead and do that. I will be right back. Gotta go pee. Gotta go pee. Well, that's where my son learned it. All right. I think we got you pretty close, Alan. I don't want to get into the numbers right now. Well, I guess I can head over there on the phone. 14 people came in to get a number. Michael Gray. William. Ooh, somebody, will you tag William? William, you commented on Michael's post instead of making your own. If William hears me. William Faulkner. Sorry, you're right. Michael Gray is number 1, though. Number 1! Exclamation point. And then Miss Rose Booza is number 2. Jess is number 3. Love your dog, so pretty. Her daddy's not. Oh, snap! Oh, I'll leave that to the private community. Jess, Perry Wood, you're number 4. Number 4. If you don't know where the number is coming from, you either haven't been watching me very much, or you haven't been paying attention. If you want to go get in on the indoor farmer community on locals.com, it is locals.com, and you look for Waylon, the indoor farmer. You can also go to theindoorfarmer.locals.com. It's like nobody is number 5. Number 5. And we got Tommy McKetta is number 6. Number 6. Timothy Martin, number 7. Solstice week, huh? Okay. I didn't know it was solstice week. I know yesterday, Lisa May says today is National Go Fishing Day. Okay, Rose, you commented twice. You got to try to only comment once. 3 times now. I see you 3 times. Okay, so it's not 14 people. Okay. Let's see. Timothy was 7. So Margaret, you're number 8. Elizabeth, you are number 9. And Rose says she didn't get a number yet. I didn't get them out yet, but you got a number now, Rose. You are number 2. Number 2. Let's see. Brenda is number 10. Brenda, number 10. Brenda, not Brendra. Brenda Vidari. I like that. Miss Luhu, number 11. Number 11. Boom. And I'll draw from this wheel at least 3 times this week. See, someone else just came in, it looks like. Canagrammy. Canagrammy, you commented on the game night post. If you would go to the pin post at the top, it's a picture with myself and my dog. I won't spin until I see you there, but I don't think I'm going to spin tonight anyway, unless that was you there. Okay, William. Looks like William is correcting. Yeah, you guys both get in there, and maybe if you both get in there, I guess I might do the spin since we're still here. William, you are number 12. Awesome. And then Canagrammy, yes, I see you. Number 13. Unless you really don't like 13, we can always skip that number. No one's ever said that to me yet, but I always think that when I give someone 13. Ooh, they're not going to want that. So 13 people so far. It's kind of a shame. I think we should do the spin now. We're going to do the spin now so that you guys get a better chance at winning something. So the people that's kind of snoozed will be the ones that lose. You know? We're going to do the spin with the only 13 people. So that way the 13 get the shot at the loot. Going to be cash loot this time because I'm all out of swag that fits in my envelopes. I'm going to get some bigger envelopes because I got some rolling trays and I got like a hat and a shirt and I got some bigger items that won't fit in the envelope. So I'm going to have to get some bigger things. Bigger things. Is that your favorite number? Okay, that works. That person because I am being a bad person because I am in other groups. What do you mean? I don't mind if you're in other groups, brother. Did you mean to say am I? I mean, I don't know. No, I don't think you're being a bad person, man. Let me look back here. Hey everyone, having a bad day. Hope everyone is doing well. Is someone giving you some shit? That's what you were told? Bro, okay. Let's get something straight. I have this happen to me a lot. Not anything to do with you, William, but you guys don't hear me talking smack about other groups, and I or rarely talk smack about other people unless I'm talking about it, you know. Well, I mean, no, I really just I don't, especially other creators, other different groups, and different sort of, you know, movers and shakers in our little community online here. But a lot of other people do. You have a lot of shit talkers. There's a lot of people that over the 3 years I've been doing this that have come and gone and tried to create utter chaos for me. And I don't go out there talking about them. I don't give it any air. But it sounds like a little bit that maybe that's what's happening with you, William. You're getting this, and I hear this a lot. Whenever people will promote me when they're in another live, like because, and I mean, a lot of lives have people where they're like, yeah, I watch this one, yeah, I like these guys over in this group, and people talk about it in the comments, and usually it's not an uncommon thing. I'm not talking about going around like, you know, linking my show and other people's, like, I don't mean like hardcore, you know, supporting me, but over there just mentioning my name, saying, yeah, I like, if you guys haven't checked out Game Night on, you know, the Indoor Farmer, and people will get hate for that. And I know for a fact other people will get like bans and restrictions for sharing my live into certain groups. And that's because there's someone in that group that does not like me for whatever reason. A lot of times I would have to say it's probably competition based. You know, haters for the sake of I gotta lift myself up by tearing you down, you know? And so you know, we don't even really need, there's no specifics even need, like there's no drama happening, but I know there's people that don't love me being promoted because they see some kind of a, you know, some sort of a competition there. So it's just crazy with not you, other groups. So, but what do you, yeah, it's something where they find out you're in one group or you're in another group and they don't like that you associate with people they don't, and it's like I don't play the game of giving someone an ultimatum on who they should be, doing business with or talking to or being friends with or any of that. William, or let's see, Alan says black light is on and my wife is snoring. Are you getting close? What do you got? Lights are on. Okay. The girls are doing well, he said. We made it. Made it. But yeah, but not necessarily your situation, I guess, isn't connected to me, but it happens a lot where I don't give it air, usually. But it's just so funny where other people spend a lot of the portion of their day or a lot of their energy trying to tear down other people in order to what? I don't know. In order to only have like easily manipulable people around them, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. It's just sad. Haters gotta hate. Yeah, they're lost. Yeah. Well, I know my reach has been affected by it. There's people that can convince quite a few manipulable people, or they try to go out and um, use whatever connections they have to quickly try to damage you. And I don't play those games. Like anybody out there that doesn't want to take the time to listen to more than a couple minutes of what I have to say, that they're never going to get it. They're going to most likely not enjoy what they're watching because they don't know me. But I'm rambling, so let's have a winner happen. Let's win something here. We're over 3.5 hours in. This is insane. It's the longest live I've done in probably, I don't know, a few months. Game night takes this long sometimes. Not this week though. This week was a lot faster. It was a much easier game. I think I have the timing set correctly. So you would get some cash based on this. And again, I don't know if it's gone through yet or if it's going to go through, but I did put some money in on a paid uh, advertisement or paid sponsored ad, I guess they call it, on Facebook for my giveaway for the RO system. So if you guys see that, if you haven't interacted with it, please help me out there. We're just using it, and I put it in the, like, I think I put it in the post that like I'm trying to put my money into people versus into the app, but I went ahead and put some money into the app too on top of it. So because I feel like it's a good thing to give away some clean water, versus like another bong or whatever, Number 11, one of the ones we just added. Who's number 11? Luhu? Is that Miss Luhu? Miss Luhu. How do you do, who? Let me write this down. I should write down that we helped Alan stay awake for his lights. It's an accomplishment we can all say that we pitched in, make happen. Review number 82. How do you do, Miss Luhu? She won. Let's see, today is the 19th, 2024. Yeah, no problem, Alan. Appreciate it. It was fun. I'd probably be eating something, some kind of snack at this point if we didn't hang out for a little while longer. Review number 82. Let's see. We've got it right down. Let's see. Helped Alan, the Arizona hippie dude. Stay up till lights on. See, I mean, that was an accomplishment. We're marking that down. And let's see. The other thing was the number wheel. Number spin was Miss Lou, Cindy Lou. Cindy Lou is one of the few that go over to every platform that we're live. Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, which is called X now, Facebook, and Rumble. So cheers to you, who. Group leaders, I don't know. Wow. So they went deep on you, bro. Well, look, man, I don't know who they are, and I don't need to. Excuse me, guys. I hate to cough on air. I feel like that's not professional. Can't mute it like I used to with my other mic. I hate to say it, but I might have to use both mics, flip them back and forth. Use this mic when I have multiple people in studio. Use the nice shiny red mic. Otherwise, anyway, back to William. I don't need to know who it is because all I need to know is that they are harassing you for your acquaintances or your connections, whether or not they even know the truth. And it sounds like they don't. They're going off of hearsay or their own like imagination. I don't think those people need to, it doesn't seem like people that you need to be around, honestly. Like I'm not giving you like advice. I'm just saying like I wouldn't be hanging out with people that come at me like that. It just sounds like they would come up with something else in the future. Sounds like they're just reaching for straws. Anyway, it sounds intense, man. It sounds like something that you don't deserve. So from what I know of you, you seem to be a pretty chill guy. Like you're not worried about none of this. They said they do with them and they this and that, and like who cares? I don't give a crap about all that stuff either. I'm doing my thing. I'm trying to learn a skill while trying to be entertaining about pushing the popularity of that said skill, being self-sufficient, self-reliant, self-sustainable. You're on here tonight? Okay. I'm not sure. Am I not? Oh, you're just on the tired of the drama. Yeah, bro. I I hope it's nothing long term and stuff, man. I know how it is. So hit me up in the DMs if there's anything I can do to help. I think that's going to be it for me, though, guys. Let's get this wheel. Take the number 11 off. And I'm getting smart about it. I'm writing down the number that the person had when they won, so in case I lose my wheel, I can always get back to it. I can figure out what numbers are missing, so it works out well. I think you'll have about 5 to 6 zips when these girls are done. The autos, Alan? They don't care about the people who are on their page just building their own. It's really, really hard. Because yes, me personally, I think I have a different sort of end goal than a lot of these groups that are more or less a group rather than a single individual. I view myself more as a single, creator trying to build something. And to me, I I plan on, getting up to those big boy numbers. I'd love to be on Rogan one day, right? I don't like agree every time he speaks or whatever, but to be able to get to that kind of level. So those are my goals. And guys, to be honest, the human brain can only keep up with so many people. I think 150 people you can even like remember names of. So there is going to be a time where that's difficult. Single net. I have to put out some more. What I do is I make my solution for the flyers, which really works, but I need to put out a couple more. It's vinegar, some dish soap, and water. Anyway, side note. But my point is, I foresee a day when that's going to be hard to do, like keep up with everybody. But everything I do is in some way a win-win. I try to always come up with some kind of way where, like, hey, you give me your $2 a month, then I'm gonna create a situation where for the most part you get more than that back. And that was never like, I didn't expect that to happen, right? I didn't expect that to be able to be a thing, but I did expect to give back, and it just became bigger and bigger. So I like to think that I'm doing right by my fans and my friends, because Facebook obviously kind of conflates the two. It's a weird dynamic. Everybody watching me on Rumble, there's what, six people watching over there. Most of those Rumble watchers, they're not Facebook friends. It's a weird dynamic on Facebook. You're like, hey, you're my fans, you're my viewers, you're also my friends on my friends list. It's like, it's hard to muddy those waters, and so eventually you get so big or whatever. You don't even run your own Facebook account. Some of the big guys, like some of these big, YouTubers and stuff, like they have someone else doing that stuff. And I don't expect to do that anytime soon, but you got like this weird sort of draw at some point where you get too many people that think they know you because they watch hours of you on screen all the time. But I'll always remember the people, everyone probably says it, but the people that have been around for this long. And that's why I'm trying to do more stuff for the people that have been part of the community for longer. And I can look at a cool chart over on locals, and I can see like how many months you've been a member and stuff. So that's kind of cool too. It's like, okay, I can give back, or I can promote, or at least single out and specially give something to the people that have been here for so many months or more. Specifically the RO, the reverse osmosis water filter we're giving away. If you've been here for more than 6 months, being a member on locals, and it shows me on the thing, then boom, you get another spot, you get another entry. And then every 6 months you get another one. So stuff like that. We'll get there. I think the next giveaway is going to be an air cleaner. It's going to be one of those like stand up, just an air cleaner for whatever room it's in. We'll get something like that, comparable to the price and the size of the RO filter, and I'll do something like that. I'm going to start trying to aim for items that everybody can use. Everybody can, not just like cool, pretty art that's expensive, or smoking devices that's expensive. That's all great. I love that stuff. Obviously, it's all fun, but let's go after more practical things that could actually improve people's, quality of life is the term. Clean water, clean air. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, there's not really any drama. Like, I hate to like. I mean, obviously, we've got some of our friends here that are getting some drama. So hopefully that's resolved. But yeah, yes, that's what I'm saying, Sherry. Get that clean air. William over on the Rumble. Cheers, brother. I told you I was playing with my plants, not trying to get a big yield. You're still in the play. You're still in experimentation right now. That's why you got that for 3 weeks and then flipped. So rush. See, I actually really want to try that. I want to try this. in veg for 3 weeks. So it's a short flip, and then you got how much? Let's see. Let me go back for a second. You got 5 to 6 zips. That's not bad. That's not bad for that time amount. If seeds are not that difficult to get a hold of, Alan, then why not? That's what you're making it out to be, making money. If anybody else to try to make money, they down them. Everything else people have said bad things about you, Waylon, but I don't believe a word of it. You're a really good dude. Well, thanks, William. Yeah, people. It seems like they second they hear that you know me or are a fan of mine, they try to like insert whatever like drama. It's just funny. But that's how I know I'm doing things. It's how you know you're making moves when people are, got that envy hate. Pro equipment is really nice, great price. William, you're right. You're right, but I am trying to go with something that's universal. And I'll run out of those types of things quickly. So don't get me wrong. We'll go back to like maybe something like I would say maybe a gift card for a place that like a grow shop or a one of my sponsors that has grow equipment and other items like such as you have growfam.com, you've got Happy Hippie Head Shop, you've got leafcycle.net, you've got twistedcannabis.com. All of them have grow stuff and non-grow stuff. I believe, I don't know if masterrochiesgarden.com has grow stuff. I'd have to look again, but you get my drift. Yeah, leafcycle.net does too. A lot of different, a lot of my sponsors have, a lot of our game night sponsors have both items, both types. So I'm thinking of that as well, doing like a spin wheel for the websites that have more universal stuff. I mean, no offense to my other websites. I have a few that are more kind of specific things. Speaking of which, if you guys didn't hear me earlier, I need to wrap up. But if you didn't hear me earlier, tomorrow morning I'm supposed to be going to the Riverview Road Apiary. So I'm going to be going to the bees. Going to go check out some bees. Maccabee with the bees. Anyway, it's going to be interesting, and I'm kind of freaked out. I don't want to be out. It's going to be hot, so I don't want to be covered head to toe in the whole suit thing. But I'm probably going to want to be at the same time. So want to be me. Anyway, it's going to be fun, but wish me luck for sure. All right, guys, it's been fun, and I got to run. Been rhyming all night. Tomorrow night, We Grow Wednesday, I'm going to have Claire from Drizzle Dab live in studio. So we're going to try it out again. I think I figured out some of the audio mishaps from last in studio. And we're going to be talking about the token float and all kinds of other stuff, ins and outs of making his products and such. So it'll be a good one for We Grow Wednesday. And I don't know what giveaway I have tomorrow, but then we also have people in the boxes on Thursday. So thanks a lot, everybody. Remember, everybody on the planet, all of us, we got to eat to survive. Good night.